The coyote put us on game. He's like, the way it works is like there's tiers. Whoever pays the least goes first, so they get caught. So like while they're getting caught, like the second tier goes in and like tries this route. First tier goes in, bro, like helicopters come out of nowhere, bro. Like, that was the craziest thing to me. Seeing a helicopter with a light and everything on you. He's chasing people, the ATVs come out, bro. There's dudes on horses, like chasing people. You really gotta run, bro. You gotta put your legs into it. The second tier goes in, they try this other route on the right side. They get caught. That dude's like we're not trying no more. So we all stay behind. Then the Mexican army comes in, bro. They kick their ass, bro. Luckily, my brother and I were like too small, so they left us alone. But like everybody like above 15 years old, dude, they got pulled aside, bro. They got their ass kicked in, bro. Like, ¿quién es el coyote? I had never seen a shower in my life. The way we bathe in Mexico is like you warm up water with a pot, and then you put it in cold water, and it becomes warm water. Yeah. And you just bathe, right? And so like the first time I seen a shower, I turned it all the way up. It's hot as balls. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember coming out, see my mom like soap in my hair and shit. So, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. It's hot. I was like 12 years old. I don't care if like anybody from work is listening. You can listen to like famous podcasts like Joe Rogan, Jocko podcast, Sean Ryan, all these dudes, right?
Yeah.
But that's famous people or people that are out there, you know, like sort of famous, but this gives you a perspective of what everyday 9 to 5 people go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, this is amazing, dude. I was listening to it, I was like, bro, I didn't know that about Filthy Phil, bro. Like, I didn't know he was a Marine. Like, holy shit. When she married me, bro, it was illegal. No future. I don't know what the future's on. I was illegal, no papers, nothing, no future. And then we had our baby showing up to work, and I told my, at the time, supervisor was, I'm not gonna name it. It was Sunday night, and I texted him, hey, my baby was just born. I'm not gonna go to work tomorrow. It's like, if you don't show up tomorrow, don't bother ever showing up. Dude, I got so much respect for Ram, dude. Like, talk about a badass dude, but like he's respected everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Like I know in the episode where he was on, you were saying, oh, like some people hate you with a passion. It's like people that, I don't know, I guess they get too much in their feelings or whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, Ram's a solid dude, bro. Like everybody I know and respect loves Ram.
Yeah.
Because he's a get it done type of dude.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's just, he just rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah, the wrong,
or
the wrong people the wrong way.
Even without he's more of he's like the dude version of resting bitch face. Yeah, because he doesn't look like he's gonna do something bad to you. He just looks like, listen, man, I'm not here to foot, you know. Dude,
like, but you talk to the guy, bro. He's the most humble dude. Like he's willing to help anytime, dude. That's crazy shit.
And he's funny.
Oh, dude, so funny. Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
But yeah, dude, I don't really know you that well, so like this might I might end up interviewing you because
exactly
I don't know anything about you.
Let's do all of it, dude. A lot too.
Mm-hmm.
It's because a lot of the sometimes the people that come on the podcast don't really know me.
Yeah.
Like my friend's fiance now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she came on the podcast, and that's the most we've ever interacted since I've known him, and I've known him for like 3 years now.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from I forgot where I'm from. I was born in Idaho. I grew up in Colorado and went to high school, college time period in Oklahoma.
Damn, dude. So you moved around.
Yeah. Nice. And then went back to not went back, but then moved to Nevada to start it.
Oh shit! So you were in Oklahoma when you moved to Nevada.
Damn. Actually, it's a long story. I mean, we could get into it if you want, but I was in Oklahoma, and then I got married, but it was one of those marriages where, looking back at it, it's definitely one of those pivot canon moments in your life where it's like, oh shit, like I am truly retarded. like,
I've had a couple of those.
Truly, like what were you thinking, dude? Like it really did show the maturity level at the time. But
how old were you though when you got married?
It's like I just turned 21. Just turned 21, and I remember right before the wedding, I couldn't believe that I was gonna get married, and I like didn't want to, and I was like anxious, nervous, and like sweaty because I didn't even get my suit until the day of.
Talk about rushing, dog.
I went to Ross Dress for Less and got it all, man.
Bro, you were
Got
in a rush.
it all, yeah.
Bruh.
But then even afterwards, I was like, oh man, I can't. So I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, straight to the bar, and I was like, just keep them coming.
Yeah.
Doubles of whiskey. Just let's go, let's go. And then that's when she started calling me, like, where you at? And I'm like, oh.
Uh-oh. What day is it?
I got this. You could do this. And so
But dude, okay, go back. Like you were born in Idaho. Like where
born
your
in
parents
Idaho,
from?
yeah. They're from Zacatecas.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, so Chalchihuites, Zacatecas. Small towns in Chalchihuites. One is from El Durazno, the other one is from La Chole. And these are just like little ranchitos that no one, they're barely on the map. But
shit, dude. No, those are the best too, though. Like,
yeah,
like when you go to Mexico, like when people go to Mexico, they're like, "Oh, I'm going to Jalisco," or like, "I'm going to Tequila," "I'm going to Tulum." It's like, everybody knows about that. Like the little pueblitos, bro. That's where it's at, dude.
Yeah.
Go to the Al Rio, like, or I don't know, carne asada, dude. Like whatever, you know what I mean? It's so much fun. It's much. That's the true Mexico. It's not like these resorts and shit. Yeah,
as a kid during the summertime, they would just ship us off to Mexico for the summer. And it was always, it was fun because it was all of the cousins. My grandparents, they had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And since they all had kids, I had my generation of cousins. My sister had her generation of cousins. My little sister had her generation of cousins. And every summer we would get shipped out there. It wasn't until like La Zeta started popping off, and then that's when my mom got a little scared. And she
that was
like
what, 2006, 2007-ish?
Yeah,
before that, yeah. I remember those days too, man.
Yeah.
But dude, okay, but they're from Zacatecas, and they just migrated to Idaho.
Yes, yeah, and well, I mean, no. Whenever they crossed and went to California, and from California, like even then it was super expensive. San Jose.
No
Yeah,
way.
my dad worked at the Siemens
holy shit
facility as a janitor.
Bro, there's a few in San Jose. There's I know there's one Milpitas for sure. It's a big one, but there's like two that are closer to Morgan Hill. Like I'm familiar with like San Jose.
For real?
Yeah,
wow.
dude,
Yeah.
Back like, do you know which like around what?
No, I got a picture of him where his apartment was, because we went to go look exactly where his apartment was. And
was it like 80s, 90s maybe when they moved out here?
Or no, 90s. Yeah, late 90s. Yeah.
Shit was booming in San Jose then.
Yeah,
because it was the tech era.
Yeah. You could tell why my dad wanted to move out here.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, why? Overall, everybody in the world wants to move to the U.S.
Especially like during those days, like 90s. That was I think it was a tech bubble.
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
There were so many jobs back then.
So in that area where you see these pictures, that's the area where his apartment was.
That's downtown San Jose too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So close to the airport. Mm-hmm. Dude, my brother lives around there too.
Right now, currently?
Yeah, currently, wow. Bro. He lives down the street right here. Buena Vista area.
No manches.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, dude.
So they moved to San Jose.
Mm-hmm. And then from San Jose, that's when he realized maybe I won't be able to sustain a wife and a kid. So
expensive, dude.
let's go somewhere else. And my dad had family in Idaho, so
holy shit.
He moved out to Idaho, which was. Well, because the thing is that I still wasn't born when they moved to San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
So when they got to Idaho, that's when I was born. So I was born in Nampa, Idaho.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
What was he doing there when he got there?
Cheese factory.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So just whatever.
Just whatever. Oh, and
talk about taking a risk.
I think at the same time it was a cheese factory and one of those what do you call them, butcher shops, but not like a storefront, like one of the factory where you actually
like meat processing.
Yeah. He was the squeegee guy, so he would just squeegee all the blood into drains and shit.
I got so much respect for people that do that shit, dude. It's like whatever to like provide for their family, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
So how many siblings you got?
I got 2 sisters and 1 little brother.
So 2 older sisters?
No, younger. Yeah, they're all younger.
You're the oldest.
I don't know why I didn't say that. Yeah, I'm the oldest. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my youngest is 18 now.
The youngest
brother. Yeah.
Dude, that's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's a big ass gap.
Yeah.
How old are you now then?
I'm 20. No, it's not too. I'm 29.
Dude, you're still young.
Yeah.
dude. I remember 29. I felt like, before you cross that 30 line, it's like, I feel old. I'm 36 now. I was like,
it's like crossing the Bermuda Triangle.
no,
You get all the...
yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Where are you from? Where's your family from?
So, dude, whenever somebody asks me that, it's like, I always say ni de aquí ni de allá, because
so you're Jewish. No, I'm just
this was promised to me. No, but I was born in Mexico City, 1990, dude. So getting old. Mexico City, and then from there, I think we lived there for like 4 years, and then my parents are from Oaxaca, so we went back to Oaxaca for I don't know why, and then, dude, I remember getting to Oaxaca. It's just dirt poor, dude. The little house that we lived in was like made out of like sheet metal type shit. Like, so you have like a little wooden frame, and then it's just like straight up like aluminum sheet metal. So from there, Oaxaca, and then we went back to Mexico City, and then my parents decided to move to the U.S. So we went back to Oaxaca, and then we stayed with my grandparents for like 2 years, and then 9/11 happened.
Really? So 9/11 happened while you were in Mexico?
I was in Mexico, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, and so like, dude, that talk about a trip, because I didn't know about like the U.S. or nothing, right? So like the little ranchito, like how you were talking about, there was like the population was probably like 40 people. It's like, and there was like maybe 20 of us kids that went to school or whatever. So it's all grades, whatever, right? Everybody knows each other. There's just one teacher. And so we were on our way to school that day, and I remember like watching the news before we went to school, and then I seen the towers go down, and I remember freaking out, dude, because like, to me, out of California, New York.
How old were you at the time?
11. I was so it was like, dude, I didn't have a concept of how big the U.S. was, right? New York, California, to me was just one whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was all worried about my parents or whatever. But then we had to go into town. We had to drive like 30 minutes to get to a phone. So we called them up and like, oh, no, we're okay. We're
wait, where were your parents?
San Jose.
They were in San Jose?
Well, Milpitas. It's like San Jose, Milpitas. It's like, I don't know.
So you were in Mexico while your parents were in San Jose?
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Dang, I completely missed that.
So, dude, that's why I said ni de aquí, because we kept moving. So I was born in Mexico City. Then we went back to Oaxaca. We lived there for a few years, like 3-4 years. Then we went back to Mexico City because there's no jobs in Oaxaca, dude. It's straight up dirt.
Yeah.
And we're back to Mexico City. There's more jobs, more opportunity, whatever. Then my mom realized, like, bro, we're not going to go nowhere here. So then she asked my dad, like, hey, we got to move to the U.S., like get a job, blah, blah, blah. Just a few years, and then we'll come back and have our own thing. And so that's when they went to the U.S. and they moved to Milpitas, which is right next to San Jose. It's like a city limit type shit. And that's when 9/11 happened. It's like, then my mom was like, dude, I'm too far away from my kids or whatever. So 2002 came around, and then she came back, grabbed us, and we migrated to the U.S., dude.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude. So like spent a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there, and then crossed the border when I was like 12. And illegally too, through the desert.
Yeah.
That was a trip, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it gets like, get a bad rap, right? Crossing illegally or whatever. Yeah. But if there was I haven't seen a movie. Have you seen a movie of like, that actually depicts?
Sicario 2. I don't know if you've seen it. There's like a small little scene.
Yeah, I do.
But it's like a 2-minute little snippet of what it is.
But like, I mean, something that kind of hits more, because my didn't make it. Like her legs collapsed. She was like, I can't go any longer. And the coyote was like, leave her.
Yep.
We gotta go.
That's what it is.
That's it.
See, so for the longest time, I was so ashamed to admit that, dude. Like, oh, like I'm illegal, blah, blah, blah. But like, now I get it, dude. It's like, like no one that came to the U.S. is technically legal, right? Like you came with a boat from England and you settled down here.
Yeah.
Technically from here. And so when we migrated, like for the longest time, I was so ashamed to say that, I'm from Oaxaca or that I'm illegal, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, dude, it's part of life, man. It's like,
I mean, it's reality. It's like, we just gotta we gotta get back to what base reality is, and that, like this whole border illegal immigration thing has been like my biggest,
it's a mindfuck, dude.
Yeah. Like in our situation, cause it's like, how can growing up, it was pretty like clear and cut. Like, oh yeah, no, like if someone comes for my family like that, like we're going at it or whatever. But like, and anytime I would ever hear anybody say like, oh, we need to close the southern border. Oh, like we need to deport everybody or anything like that. Like I always felt like that was like hateful,
Mm-hmm.
or it felt like it was hateful
Mm-hmm.
in the way that they said it or whatever. And it's actually what made me like politically aware
Yeah.
was when Trump became or like came down the
Build the
escalator
wall.
and
We're gonna make
and
Mexico
started
pay
talking
for it.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I showed it to one of my friends that I like respect a lot.
Yeah.
And his reaction is what really just brought me back to like, all right, we need to figure out what's in the zeitgeist here. Like
Mm-hmm.
what's the mentality of people? Because his reaction was like, he said nothing wrong. Everything that he says is so right. And he said it such a matter of factly, and then I find out my baseball coach felt the same way, and then I'm just like so lost now. I'm like, how, because these people are good people, good people,
But
and I
how can you tell?
respect them. Yeah, and that's what I don't know. I didn't even know how to define bad or good or what. How do you do that? I don't know. It's like the political thing was so new to me. I just thought people never were able to figure this out, but then I realized that the point is to not figure it out.
Yeah.
No one wants to figure
And that
this
was
out.
sort of what like woke you up politically.
Yeah. Well, and woke me up to okay, maybe you should start paying attention to
A different perspective.
and just like the overall political system around you. It's like it can't just be noise coming in through one ear and out the other.
Right.
It's like, okay, you're here, you want to continue living here and grow up prosperous and hopefully have a family, and maybe your kids can also grow up prosperous here.
Right.
Like I have no intention of going anywhere else.
Me neither.
So it's like, all right, I should invest some kind of mental capacity in my brain to be able to speak about these things, and not an intelligent way. Because I to this day, like I was telling you, I don't read books. I'm trying, but I'm not a big reader.
Same.
So it's really just like whatever information we could get from the news, X, YouTube, whatever. Like, it's a podcast.
Yeah, and that's one of the beautiful things. He was like, there's not a lot of things you can control, especially not these days, right? Like, not a lot you can control, but you can control what you put in between your ears and your eyes.
Yeah.
So what you read, what you write, what you consume, like podcasts. That's like, I think the biggest escape for everybody right now is podcasts.
Who would have thought,
dude,
too,
that's crazy, right? Fucking, I remember when the fucking podcast started coming out, I was like, what the fuck's a podcast? That is one of the few things you can control now is like what you listen to.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, like I haven't listened to all your shows, but I started like maybe 3 or 4 of them. And it's like, dude, I like this because like this give you, so you can listen to like famous podcasts like Joe Rogan, Jocko podcast, Sean Ryan, all these dudes, right?
Yeah.
But that's like famous people or people that are out there, you know, like sort of famous, but this gives you like a perspective of like what everyday 9 to 5 people go through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, this is amazing, dude. It's like, I was listening to, I was like, bro, I didn't know that about Filthy Phil, bro. Like, I didn't know he was a Marine. Like, holy shit.
That's Phil is due for a part 2.
Hell yeah, dude. Phil, he's got an interesting story, bro.
Yeah.
I like that shit. He's training now, I think, no?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool ass guy, bro.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely need his stuff.
Hell yeah.
I need to talk to him about his Vietnam. Because I just had Jack. Did you ever meet Jack? Jack Doe.
Never met him.
He so he's a process engineer, and the same thing. I didn't know anything about him. He didn't know anything about me, until he came and did the podcast. And the reason that came about is because I was looking up a translation of the Saint Michael the Archangel prayer in Latin, from English to Latin. And he saw that on my screen when he came to ask me something, and then he was like, "Huh, this dude might be Catholic. I guess I should ask him one day." And and then some other day he saw a book I was reading of Saint Teresa of Lisieux, and that's when he was like, "Oh, dude, that book's awesome," or whatever. And I was like, "Wait, what? How do you know what this book is?
What is that?
Saint Teresa." So a saint is it's just like a holy person,
right.
deemed in the Catholic Church, and that was Saint Teresa is a nun that was a nun in France back in like the 1800s or whatever, and she's kind of famous for like this
humanitarian. Was she Indian or?
No, I think you're thinking of Mother Teresa.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Mother Teresa was also huge, dude. Mother Teresa was like in her heyday during like John Paul II days.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, the Mother Teresa is also huge. But like
Saint Teresa's
Saint Therese, yeah. So there's a lot of Teresas that are saints. There's like Mother Teresa, who's a saint. There's Saint Teresa of Lisieux. This is why you have to add the like of wherever, because they're from different places. Because there's also Saint Teresa of Avila, and yeah, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's how we made the connection. We're like, all right, let's
So Jack, I still need to listen to that episode. But
yeah,
where is he from?
He's from Vietnam.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He is well, no, he was born here, but his family's from Vietnam. And they moved here after that whole war happened. Yes. His grandpa was captured and was in jail for I don't know, like 20 years or something like that. And then they gave him the option. It was like, all right, you either spend more time here in jail. I could be completely butchering this, but you could spend more time here in jail, or we could ship you out to the U.S. and you could just immigrate to the U.S. and have your whole family over there. And he was like, oh, let's go to the U.S., man.
I love Vietnamese because like growing up in Milpitas, San Jose area, bro, there's all kinds of Vietnamese.
Really?
Especially in high school, where there was like a little gang called the VL or Vietnamese
the
Lunatics.
Vietnamese had gangs?
Vietnamese Lunatics, bro. They're crazy. They would, bro. It was known they carried knives, bro. So you don't feed those boys because they'll fuck you up. So, dude, Vietnamese food, bro, is a must. Like whenever we got sick, even as Mexicans, caldo de res or whatever, we go get pho, dude, because like it's fire, bro. You put a little chili in there, a little lime, bro. It'll open up your nostrils and shit.
Yeah, my parents are addicted to.
Bro,
they're addicted to. But here's the thing: it took them like 3 tries to finally just. All right, this is part of the
rainy day, a little pho, dude.
Yes, man.
Long way.
Yes,
dude.
And all the little names that they put in all these pho places, like pho with us, or have you ever been there? Or like, there's
a daughter loves, bro. What is it? What is it? Bitna or something like that?
Bitna?
Bitna is like, but it almost felt like bitch ass.
Oh, really?
Like if you were like read it, it's like you pronounce it Bitna, but it's something else.
Yeah.
My daughter fucking loves it.
That'd be cool if like instead of having like the actual words, it's like Chinese or Vietnamese letters that no one understands other than unless you understand the language.
Yeah.
And it is something just completely just
some out of pocket shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Dude, so dude, I didn't know anything. Like, I didn't know where you were from. I don't know how old you were.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember seeing you at work every once in a while. I remember seeing you Model Y for a bit. And now I see you in cyber. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah. I think we've all, there's so many people that I've seen throughout the whole progression of work in there that it's like we all know each other. We've all seen each other's faces. Yep. We could immediately recognize, oh yeah, that guy works. But we probably just never like said hi to each other. And the thing is that you all, I don't know about you, but like there's a lot of guys that I have seen over the years, and even though I've never ever said hi to them, you would be a prime example of like, I don't know them, but I know they're cool. Like I know that. I just know
I feel the same way about you.
But vice versa is the guys that I know are pieces of shit. Like I've never said hi to them, and I just immediately judge like, bro, I think you might be a piece of shit. Yeah. It might be the same case for like Ram, that people that see that Ram.
Dude, and I felt like for the longest time, I felt like I didn't want to talk to him just because I couldn't read him. Like, there's people that you can read, like, oh, like he's kind of approachable, whatever. But Ram is like, holy shit, I don't know. Until like, I think one day, because he used to work for Cabral. I remember seeing him with Cabral.
Yeah.
And he's always wearing those like darker glasses, right? So you can't see his eyes, bro. Like, what the fuck? But I remember like once he was working as, like, for some reason we started talking. I'm like, this dude's cool as shit. So next time I'm like, what's up, Ram?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I got to know him a little bit. And then, he has a little bump with the cyber guys, and he moved back to Model Y, and that's where I like really got to know him a little bit more. I'm like,
oh yeah,
cool ass dude, bro.
Oh, that whole drama was fun too, man. That was awesome. But yeah, that like overall, that's kind of like the whole purpose of this is just to like it's like a forcing function for people to come and express themselves or like try to
more people from work listen to this, and they'll get to know like a bunch of people that they wouldn't talk to you otherwise.
Yeah.
And like now, like you kind of like, dude, I Papa Blade now, like I kind of know him a little bit more, Ram. Alex. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Papa Blades was wild, man. They're like I put that transcript into an AI, and the AI was like, you can't post this. Oh man,
he's a wild man, bro.
he's like one of those. He reminds me of a wild prospector that was mining for gold back in the 1910s or some shit during the gold rush up in Utah or something. Because he's Mormon too.
Damn.
Yeah,
he's the whole package, bro.
He's Mormon, yeah. No, yeah, and like this whole podcast has also made me more look into more of what the religion aspect of it. That's why you see all these like religious books, is because like with Papa Blade, like he's like I didn't know he was really Mormon up until I had that. I think I remember him like mentioning it, but I didn't know he actually like for real like
read
in church
delved into
yeah. And so that was interesting to me. It's like, oh, okay, well, the guy that I know gives like zero to no about anything. Like gives about God like that. That was like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. And then like everything happening around the world, the whole Epstein thing, Charlie Kirk got shot. It like this whole, I started to feel evil. Like it felt like evil.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
We are definitely being ruled by evil people.
100%.
I mean, and I'm not saying that there isn't good people, but the evil to good ratio is pretty not fair right now.
Yeah, Facundo Cabral had I don't know if you know, he's an Argentine guy.
Yeah.
So conspiracy is that he got killed by the CIA because he was.
Who is he?
Dude, he was a songwriter. He wrote books, I think, too. But look him up on YouTube. A bunch of videos of his will come up. Facundo Cabral. But his whole message was about
Facundo, like
Facundo.
PH or F?
FA.
FA.
Facundo Cabral. Old dude, bro. I think he got killed in like early 2000s or late 90s, bro. But his whole message was about peace, right? And like, but he had a quote saying that it's like good is greater than evil, but you hear more of evil because an atomic bomb is visceral. Like you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it, but you can't feel or hear a hug on the news, right? So it's like when you feed a homeless person, like it's not going to be on YouTube, but that's love, man. Like, and it's quiet.
Yeah,
it's not as loud as hate and evil.
Yeah,
so that's why. But that's him.
Facundo Cabral.
I don't know, but ¿A
dónde está la casa? En donde
old school shit, dude.
Nunca consiguieron disimular sus ganas.
This guy's from Argentina?
A donde las abuelas te criticaban.
Dude, look into him. He's got a really sad story, bro. Like he was a songwriter. He was traveling the world. He finally got married, had his wife and his daughter, and they both got in a plane. He didn't, and they both died. It's sad, bro. But look him up on your free time. Look him up. He's all about like love. It's like a Bob Marley.
Yeah, I was thinking Bob Marley.
It's like straight up a Bob Marley of like Argentina.
Wow,
sick ass dude, bro. He's got he's got songs. He's got I think a few poems too that are pretty like real like feelings like shit.
Yeah,
if you want to get your feels, bro, that's it.
Yeah, dude, I need to. I'm gonna also introduce Carlos Lara to this guy.
Yeah. Is he from Argentina too or what?
Huh?
Carlos?
No, but he's huge into like poetry and like digging deep into
that's his boy right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the other I've never really, other than Carlos. Carlos is the first one that I've known that actually like writes poetry on his spare time. But other than him, I don't know anyone else who's like into the artsy type mentality, especially like in like where we work, like maintenance, like.
Bro, we live in a different world. Like sometimes I think about it. It's we live so fast, dude, that I think the rest of the world is just like sort of. I felt it when I went back to Mexico. I just went to see my parents just by myself because like out of nowhere I just felt like I wanted to see them. And I took a trip out there for the weekend. So I landed there I think Thursday night, and I was with them Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And dude, like I needed it so bad because like dude, I hadn't seen my parents in like 3 years, and it's like we're living so fast. We're worried about AI. We're worried about all this shit, dude. They're worried about survival still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like imagine the people in Gaza.
Yeah.
Like, they don't give a shit about Claude or Grok or none of that shit.
Yeah.
In Africa, like there's like So especially us, we're like the tip of the spear, bro. Like we're leading these changes. We're just, like if you look around, bro, it's like nonstop construction,
Yeah.
and like we're moving.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, like we're stuck in that like vacuum where it's like we're moving so fast. Like sometimes we forget to like breathe.
Yeah.
Like, and then, so like your boy
Yeah.
Carlos, Ryan Poetry, bro, he's going inward,
Uh-huh.
and like the rest of the world is just like looking for something new. TikTok, Instagram, like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
slow
It's like
down.
like life is just flying right past you.
Bro.
And I felt that too up until like I prayed for the first time in a while. Have you ever
Yeah.
prayed a rosary?
Dude, fun fact, I was born Catholic, or like my mom was Catholic.
Uh-huh.
I got baptized as a Catholic,
Uh-huh.
but then got converted to Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness. Dude, tell me you're Jehovah's Witness, bro.
I'll
Like,
let
yeah.
you in all the secrets.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about all the secrets. I just the extent of Jehovah's Witness that I know is that they show up at your door.
Yeah. That's the discipline, right? It's like you have to.
Uh-huh.
So you have to do a certain amount of hours to show up. And then so like when I was a kid, I was all about it. I knew like all these Bible verses, and I guess people found it cute, like a little boy with a little suitcase rolling up, knocking on the door, you know,
yeah.
oh, have you heard the good news?
That's the secret weapon.
That's
dude.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, is grow up Jehovah's Witness. But to tell me about like the first time you prayed, like, because I had a similar story where I'm going through like a whole bunch of shit this year.
Yeah.
And I got so up one day, and I just knelt down and I started like praying. I don't know where. I don't know to who, right? To whoever's listening. I was like, dude, I call him Papa. Like I call him Papa to just listen.
Yeah.
And everything I had in me, I'm like, I gave it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like felt like peace just for a little while, right? So I fell asleep.
Yeah. See? Yeah,
what was yours like?
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's because we're stuck in this like.
Yeah, but what because the thing with prayer, it's like it feels like surrender. It's like
That's what it is,
yeah.
That's all it is. Like it's like you giving it to someone you know is out there, but you don't know who or what.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, that it's like, especially when you first start praying, it's like, what do you know? What do you know? Like, what? Why are you praying?
Dude, and you're 29, bro. Like that's you're maturing fast, dude.
It's fast? You think that's? I don't know. I know a lot of like people that are really into this, that are just young. That's actually another reason why I started looking into this, because a lot of young people are turning back. Yeah, and it just seems so astonishing to me. Yeah,
because dude, we're stuck in this rat race.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so you're looking for answers, man. It's like. But I want to hear about this. Like, when was it? Like, what you pray, or if you don't want to get into it,
yeah, of course. It was the first time I actually prayed the whole rosary. Because when I was a kid, my mom and our whole family, every weekend, we would go to someone else's house to pray a rosary, and then after the rosary, we would all just hang out, talk, play. The kids would go outside and play. And there'd be like tamales, there'd be bread, there'd be atole and all this stuff. And that was just every weekend. So that was just a normal thing for us. Problem is that as a kid, I didn't really understand what it was to pray, or what we were doing with it, or why we were repeating these prayers, or why these prayers are even significant. But I would just do it because it's just like a tradition. It would just kind of, that's what I got brought up doing. I don't necessarily understand it, but that's all I know. And then I fell away from the faith, especially after the whole like priests raping kids. Like it just got really bleak really quickly, and I was just so confused, because as a kid I did feel it at some point. I remember going to visit my aunt and praying with her, and I just started crying, just bawling my eyes out, and but when I fell away, it also felt a little freeing, honestly. Like okay, well now I don't know a real moral framework, so we're just gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
And it was I'm not gonna say like I didn't have a great time. I think I had a great time while I was away, and had some great experiences, and had a lot of failures that like really like rock bottom type failure, like the whole marriage thing. And but I just never felt the longing for it. Like I never felt like I was empty like that, or profoundly, or I just didn't think I needed it.
You're getting old, man. That's what it is.
Yeah. It probably is. But like all these things mounting together around the same time period, it's really striking.
Yep.
And then when I came back and I got a rosary, and I didn't really know how to pray it, even though we prayed it all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's like, what do I say at the cross? What do I say at the first beat, at the second beat, at the third beat? Like, and why do we do it in the first place? And so I looked it up and I started looking into it, and I realized that the first thing that we do is the Apostles' Creed, which is like just the foundational, like there's no man from 2,000 years ago to 5,000 years in the future that is ever going to be able to change the words of this creed. And so it just seems so, how would you say, like an anchor to time, like that doesn't change with time. It's just the words are always going to be the same thing. The same profession is going to be the same now, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, 5,000, 10,000 years from now. And that was also a moment of like, okay, like this is what would be considered timeless.
Yeah.
And then you move on to the first beat was the Our Father, and it's like the first thing you do is acknowledge the Father and all that. Yeah. And then the beat after that is the beat for hope, which is the first Ave Maria, and then after that one is a beat for charity, and after that one is a beat for faith, which is like the three core things of what you should be reminded of whenever you do pray. And then each decade after that, I just thought it was just repetitive. But what I didn't realize as a kid is that it's an opportunity to meditate. And that's just something that I was never told. that meditation is a real thing, and it's a real thing that all faithful people or all religious people do. It's a real skill that you can develop over time. And the rosary is just a tool to help you develop it. And so with the rosary, there's 5 decades. The first decade is to meditate on significant points throughout the Bible, like and there's different types of decades in the rosaries. Like one of them is the sorrowful mysteries, where it's Jesus Christ being accused and convicted and crucified and died, and that one gets prayed every day during Lent. And this is the first year that I've ever done it, where I pray every day during Lent, and I felt that, like I felt the heaviness of the crucifixion, of the injustice in it, and it did like shoot me back when I was a kid and watching the Via Crucis live, and as a kid not understanding why they're like beating the head of this guy right in front of us, and we're just like, standing here just looking at it. And so yeah, like it's the meditating on each of the like the first decade in the rosary is the meditation over the Jesus in Gethsemane, where he takes on all the sins, and you just don't really understand that. And to this day, I still don't really understand what the whole theology behind that was, but you could definitely tell that that was heavy on Jesus. Like it's very evident that Jesus did, like it really affected him. Like he started he started sweating blood. Dude. Like how, like what happened there that awesome. He just starts sweating blood.
Have you seen the Passion of Christ or whatever?
Yeah. Mel Gibson, dude. Mel Gibson
did it.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that he was Catholic when that first came out. I didn't understand any of that. But my mom did make me go watch it when I was a kid.
No way.
Now, and I don't know how old I was, maybe 6, 7 years old.
That's a good mom.
8.
That's a good mom.
And it was the goriest thing I've ever seen in my life, but I was like, hey, whoa, what just happened?
He died for your sins.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
yeah.
That's a good mama right there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, no, my mom's been the foundation of this whole faith.
I think as man, dude, I don't know about anyone else, but as Mexicans, I guess, like our mamas are like like you said earlier, the anchor of the family, dude. It's like, to me, it's like, I think I base everything, like morally around my mama. Like, would
Yeah.
my mama do that? Like, would she cheat? No. Would she lie? No. Okay, then maybe I shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's wild, dude. Yeah, because it's the exact same thing with my mom.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I'm also learning that that's not necessarily how it's always been. Because what has usually been the case is that the religious like anchor of the house that like is usually the father.
Mm.
But over the last like 50 years, like I don't know a whole lot of people that the religious foundation is to the father, that
There's,
the love comes to the father. It's usually through
for
the
sure on
mother.
the Y side of like the spectrum, like there are fathers that are present.
Mhm.
But I don't know any Mexican that like talks. Maybe I'm not. Maybe my circle is kind of. But there's no Mexican I know that talks good about their dad. You know, like
Yeah.
like he taught me how to do this, or he showed me how to do this, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like how's the relationship with your dad?
Oh no, it's great.
Awesome.
I was
You're
lucky.
blessed,
I was like, so blessed. I tell my wife all the time because she also had a shitty dad, but
Bro.
yeah.
That's the worst. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But dude, I don't know how we got into like
Religious talk.
religion, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
but
the prayer, I think.
No,
It
yeah,
was the first thing.
bro. Like that's great. So, do you pray in Spanish or English?
3 languages: Spanish, English, and Latin.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
How are you picking up Latin?
Latin, because the rosary since well, I mean in Catholicism, like there's some like foundational prayers that you just know, like the Our Father, the Hail
Latin.
Mary, the Saint Michael the Archangel prayer, the Fatima prayer, and Latin, I've come to find out, is very well. A language is very essential, especially if you're going to profess a faith over events that happened 2,000 years ago. Translations of there's so much lost in translation, so much lost in translation. So if you want to maintain the logos, the truth, then you gotta that word that meant this particular thing 2,000 years ago needs to mean the exact same thing to like 2,000 years forward, 4,000 years in the future. Like it has to be timeless.
Yep.
And I didn't really realize that. Like anytime I ever heard a pope speak or stuff, I always thought in my head, like, why can't they just say it in English? Like English is the most popular language. Like why? Or Spanish, or like what is this? What is this language? Is it Italian? And my mom's like, it's Latin. I was like, what? So I never understood it. But now with this whole reversion thing, I'm studying all this stuff, and I realized that there was a reason behind the Latin. So because I realized that Latin has significance in allowing you to see the truth, I started to learn it. So first I learned the Hail Mary in Latin, which is the Ave Maria. And that's so learning the first prayer in Latin is also super, well, for me, it was exciting because I'm like, wow, this feels powerful.
Yep.
Like, especially when you're praying it, like you got some candles, you're like really trying to reach up there, and you're using like a Vulgate, a language that's just like foreign to you, but you know saints
Something to
and just like the apostles, like the Latin, it I don't know, it felt, I don't want to say mystical because that just sounds too wooey or whatever,
Yeah.
but I just felt it, you know. And so I first learned the Hail Mary. And have you ever heard it in Latin?
Not in Latin.
So it's Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Amen.
And I'm just like, whew. like I even got hot just saying it right now, dude. Like it,
Bro.
yeah. So
It's powerful, man. Let me tell you.
yeah, and whenever you have it memorized and it's just like rolling off your tongue, it allows you to separate
how you
and
can go into
actually
flow state,
meditate.
man.
Yeah, flow state. That's
exactly
a great
what it
way of
is.
saying it. Yeah,
Dude. And it's like so few times where you reach that, like, just that feeling of, I don't know, like, emptiness is not the good word, but it's just like you do feel like light, almost like there's no weight on you.
uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
Dude.
feel light.
Yeah,
You feel very light.
And then, like I said, like I pray To this day, because like I recently learned that the proper name is not Jehovah, it's Yahweh.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and how you write it, and in the Bible, he does say like, "You will call me by my name."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. Well, I still call him Papa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, Papa. If I find a fucking a free charger,
Well, I
I'm like,
mean,
oh, thank you, Papa. Like, I needed
you
it.
could say that was that's the father. Then like,
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you say Papa, it's like, oh, you're
Yeah.
referring to the father.
Yeah. But
That's cool.
dude, and like I said, like my mom was super Catholic growing up, and then I got baptized as a Catholic. I'm sure there's a picture somewhere out there. And then my dad and his family were all Jehovah's Witnesses, so somehow we got rolled into that.
Really?
Yep. And
And Jehovah's Witness in Mexico?
Mexico City.
Dude,
Yeah, Papa,
wow.
like it was crazy. And then
Yeah.
in Oaxaca too, I remember a few spots was like you do have to go out every Saturday,
Uh-huh.
preach the word, and get out there. And like I remember growing up, like to me that was like earlier, like when you say when you're a kid and like you have this respect and like this fear.
Want some more?
Yes, please. And I remember like, dude, when we were like, there's one storm I remember. There was like lightning, and you could hear the thunder, you can feel
A
it.
storm in Mexico City?
Yeah, like in Oaxaca when we went back.
Oh,
to Oaxaca.
in Oaxaca. There's ice
And,
in here if you need some
oh,
ice.
thank you, Papa.
Yeah.
And I remember if we went out there, we went to like because as a Jehovah's Witness, you're not allowed to celebrate birthdays or like state like fairs and shit, like little shit
Yeah.
like that. You know, like anything that has to do with Santos or whatever.
Right.
You're not allowed to celebrate it. So like we went out like,
Santos?
like you know, like and at least in Oaxaca, I don't know about all of Mexico, but
Yeah.
so say San Joaquin, like that's where my parents are from, like a little
Yeah.
town, San Joaquin. So they have their fiesta like on a certain day, El Día de San Joaquin. And then
Oh, like the ranchos, the name of the
ranchos will have their own little
same
fiesta.
thing. Same
Yeah,
thing
okay,
with
cool.
Yeah.
So like we went to like Fiesta de San something.
Yeah.
And like we're kids, like my mom's like, vamos pues. So like we went out, right? Like I remember like I was a firm believer of Jehovah, and on the way back, like from the little fiesta, I remember like it was thunder and lightning, and like I'm like, oh my God, bro, Jehovah's hella mad. like he's mad that we went out there. I remember like that feeling of like fearing him and like respecting him so much. And it was like, then when I got into my teens and like I got into like smoking weed and all this shit, I'm like, whatever. I know better.
Yeah.
And then I'm growing up now. I'm like, dude, like there is something out there. I don't know if it's Jehovah. I don't know what it is. Who knows, right? But I do believe in something.
Yeah.
So like that one day I got up, and I'm going through like I don't know how to say it. I'm going through like a rough patch of my life.
Yeah.
With my wife, with my daughter, and everything. So it's like, dude, I felt empty. I was like, I got back from school. I failed my test. I was like, dude, everything's going wrong, right? So I was like, damn it. So I got up and I was like, so I remember like kneeling down at the edge of my bed and I was praying. It was like for some sort of relief. And just like after praying, I'm like I took a breath, fell asleep. I'm like, damn, that was the best sleep I've ever gotten, dude. No fly. I woke up like at 5 a.m, took a cold ass shower, went to work. I was like, hell yeah, good shit.
Wow. Carlos had something similar, dude.
No
like,
shit.
yeah, he also had like a
I gotta
moment
meet Carlos, man.
Yeah,
what's his last name?
Carlos Lara. He's actually been the one that's been the most on the
Oh,
podcast.
shit.
Yeah.
Is he your neighbor?
No, that's Daniel Musto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was on the first podcast that I never put out because it was just me trying to figure stuff out, and then on a different one where also the video took a shit. So he still needs to. We still need to make his official appearance.
I gotta congratulate you because you're doing it.
Yeah,
There's so many people that talk about it, but you're doing it. So, dude, congratulations on that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's fun. It's really it's not like a chore. At least it doesn't feel like it yet.
I hope it doesn't.
Yeah.
This
But
is
no,
good
I need to connect you and Carlos, dude. You should listen to the most recent one that I did with him, because that's when he kind of opens that we talk about more of the faith stuff and stuff like that. Because he's also right now in a discernment mode where he's just trying to figure everything out.
How old is he, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know. He's definitely younger than me. I think he's like 24, 25.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So see, that's what I'm saying. So like maybe I'm maturing at a slow rate or something, because it's like
No, it feels like a forcing function, dude.
Yeah,
Like
I
it feels like the world is so up that it's like
it's
it's
forcing
necessary.
people to back into
Yeah.
it. Oof. I hope it is, man, because
Dude, the whole Gaza thing, man, like it just
that woke everybody up, dog.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, first COVID was
That was more of a mask down situation. Like, that's when you fucking knew. Like it's right. Like whatever conspiracy, like your most conspiracy fringe friend out there was like talking about Monsanto and the IMF and all this shit. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, whatever, dude. And then you see COVID, it's like, oh, maybe he's right.
Maybe he is right. Then you realize, oh, Monsanto is.
It is fucking killing everybody.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
And then you see Alex Jones doing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're there, bro. I think we're there. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You seen that movie Elysium?
Elysium.
Or I think it's like so it's Matt Damon. I remember that. And then it's like apparently it's filmed in Mexico City. And like the rich people live off world on like a moon. And all the poor people live on Earth. Dude, I don't know. Have you seen that movie?
No.
You gotta watch it. Cause like I think that's where we're at right now. Elysium. ELY, I think.
Why? Elysium.
2013.
2013. Wow, yeah, I've never even
Dude, you
seen the
gotta watch
cover
that
to
shit.
it, dude.
Okay, you gotta watch it.
Wow,
'Cause
yeah.
that's
I'm
where we're
down.
headed. Like they're trying to get rid of like the brokies and you know what I mean? Like,
Brokies, yeah.
That's how, like everybody that got vaccinated. I'm sorry, I don't know if you did, but like my mama did, and I felt so pissed when she told me she got vaccinated because I knew the propaganda got to her, and so it's like, but that's where we're going, man. Like they're trying to get rid of us, and at some point, bro, like it's gonna be AI. And because they're gonna need cooks and all this other bullshit just to feel important. They're gonna go to the resorts.
You want one, by the way?
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right, so there's two different types. One is Alamo, and this one Dylan brought from his wedding. It's from Nicaragua.
No, but yeah, that going back to that, like watch it with a mindset of like where we're at right now and like where AI's moving. If you look at that, that's Neuralink right there.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a jump.
Is it gonna work?
Mm-hmm. We're text, bro. You can figure it out.
Hell yeah. First, I don't know if you ever met Garrett Reyes.
Sounds familiar.
He was a tech, and we went out for his last day to like Mala Vida, and the first time I ever saw someone like do that blew my mind. And he was like, "You got a lighter?" No one had a lighter, so he just like hit someone or like tapped on someone and was like, "Hey, can I borrow your cigarette?"
Yeah.
It's like,
he started fucking jumping
no.
it.
Yeah, jumping it. Is that what you call it? Yeah, jumping
jump
it.
start, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, man, this is coolest, man.
Yeah.
It's really nice to meet you, bro. Like I said, I've never really met you before.
You too, bro. You too. Yeah, I hope this isn't the last time, man.
Hell
You should
no,
come on
dog.
more often.
Hell yeah. You were born in Idaho,
Idaho.
and then you moved to Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. That's
Damn.
where
What
my
age?
formative years were.
And then before we move on, where were you when 9/11 happened, and how old were you?
Oh, I don't remember 9/11 at all. I was definitely too young to remember 9/11.
You're 6 years younger ish. Oh yeah, you wouldn't remember shit.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I just remember like the aftermath and like
It was
people viewing.
definitely different from
Yeah.
like I wasn't here, but like from what my parents tell me, it's like no one was out. Like for the first like week, I'm imagining another COVID, right? It was like the first week you don't know what's going on. Is it going to be worldwide? Is it going to be an event in San Francisco, an event in Chicago?
Are you talking about COVID?
No, I'm talking about like 9/11.
Oh, 9/11.
Like, when it
Oh,
happened.
terrorism.
Yeah, terrorism. Like would
Yeah.
it be in Chicago? Because then I remember like after 9/11, like all the trains in Spain got hit, and then something in Paris got hit. Like, and then it was like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm pretty sure that was all CIA shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
The Charlie Hebdo thing, you remember that?
what was that?
It was a cartoon. It was like a newspaper cartoon type thing where it depicted Muhammad, like a picture of Muhammad.
Paris, right?
I think so. I think so, maybe. And they
Yeah,
bombed the place where they make those cartoons, I guess.
I think it's Christianism, Catholicism, whatever you want to call them, and I think we need to bring that back
Mm,
because like
Christendom.
bruh, everybody can just you can't run with Muhammad, but everybody can disrespect Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
what's that about, man?
Yeah. Dude, this is why I'm so interested in religion, because it's like the foundation for so many people, where like so many people get their morality from. It's not like someone growing up just become like, if you grow up Muslim, it's not like you grow up studying this stuff and your morality is based on all your studies and stuff like that. It comes from tradition. It comes from like your environment, what you see, what's
thousands
acceptable
of
in
years of,
your social.
but then you have the fringe, right? Where you go radical. And then you have all these dudes raping little girls in England and
Yeah.
other places. So it's like,
Well, see, that's something I also want to like understand from like a Muslim perspective is how do you see these radical people, or like how does a Muslim
how
get
do you check it?
radicalized? Yeah, like like how do they get from A to B in that type of mindset? And but then you look at like the stuff that happened in Gaza and like all the bullshit that we did in Iraq and
Dude,
in Afghanistan, and you're just like,
right.
all right, well, I mean, we killed people's children. I understand why some of them are.
Before the whole Gaza thing, dude, I was like on the side of the Jews.
Same. I
I swear to God, I thought they had.
Well, I didn't really know who they were on it. I didn't know like what Judaism was, or like that Jews, or that there was a distinction between like ethnic Jews and like
Right.
religious Jews. Like I never understood. I didn't care to think about it too much. I thought it was just another religion, like
Dude.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and like
Dude,
all this
right?
other stuff. Like
the little
it's-
lamps with the 7 heads.
yeah,
and all that.
whatever. It's cool. The dreidel, right?
Yeah, I don't
the-
know what it's called. But.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was the extent of what I knew about it. And then October 7th happened, and I just keep hearing that, oh, terrorists attacked Israel. And then the whole podcast boom started happening where that topic started getting talked about more, like on Lex Friedman, on Joe Rogan. That's where I started hearing about Dave Smith. Have you heard of Dave Smith?
He's also Jewish, right?
Yeah.
He's a Jew, but he's which is what I would consider myself as I'm anti-Zionism.
Mm-hmm.
Pro-Jew, right? Sure. Like let's not go back to Germany 1942, but let's be smart about it. Like the Jews that
well, I mean, first let's get educated about it, because we don't
big
know.
Yahoo ain't even a Jew, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
dude's Polish.
He's a Polish. He's over here genociding a whole gang of
people. On behalf of a whole country that people on behalf of that country think it's behalf of the religion.
Of him, a lot of Jews are going to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do here? Like,
but what do you say about like, because it's not just him. Like, there's like, have you heard of Smotrich? Oh man, your heart is gonna hurt, man. Your heart is gonna hurt. Smotrich and Ben-Gvir. Smotrich is the finance minister under Netanyahu's government right now.
Okay.
And he talks in a very genocidal way, just kill everybody, Yeah. I'm sure like after this, like it's listening to us. Some Smotrich stuff is going to start popping up on your feed.
I'm going to have to hit the library and look him up because I can't do it on my phone.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why I'm buying books, dude. Like that book, the red one and the brown one there. Like I bought those because they're so old and were printed way back in the day, before like any kind of like propaganda could have infected it of our time right now.
Yeah.
Just to get a snapshot of what the time was.
Dude,
back
if you
in the
read
day.
books from back then, bro, it's a different world.
Yeah.
Dude, if I can put you on a book, I don't know if you've heard of it or read it, Outwitting the Devil.
Which one?
Outwitting the Devil
Outwitting
by Napoleon Hill. You can look it up right here, and it's on Spotify, but I absolutely recommend the audiobook because it's say Napoleon Hill is interviewing the devil, and the devil is forced to tell you the truth.
Dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
That's it.
Because I've been listening to a lot of exorcists lately, and Father Chad Ripperger was just on Sean Ryan. I don't know if you saw him on there, and he mentioned that. He's like, I mean, they just can't lie to you.
Exactly
You
right.
just got to figure out how to bring it
That's why they
out
put
of
it on movies, right? Like if you watch Contingent, they laid out COVID for you. The movie Contingent with Matt Damon also.
Dude, what is Matt Damon up to, man? What is he up to,
look
bro?
Him up. He's getting paid, man. He's made now. But Outwitting the Devil, when it comes to like the devil telling you his plans, like the voice or whoever voiced him as the devil, bro, he did a phenomenal job, dude. Because like it sounds like the devil, and I've listened to that book like 3-4 times, and it talks about like people without a purpose are just drifters. It's like a little trash bag in the wind, dude. You're just rolling. But if you have a purpose, bro, like he'll try whatever he can do to get you out of your
to
purpose.
derail you.
Exactly right.
Oh man,
Bro, you got to listen to that book. You got to listen to it and read it if you want to, but I
Yeah.
recommend the audiobook for sure.
Oh, wow. Have you ever seen this video of this old guy describing what would it be like if he were the devil?
No.
It's called If I Were the Devil.
Oh, bruh.
You've heard it?
There's a guy I listen to, Bedros Keuilian, bro. Oof.
Bedros
Bedros
Keuilian.
Keuilian. The man.
Let's see.
But-
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's just like a
listen.
3-minute clip here.
Again, bro.
If I were the devil. If I were the devil.
Different times here.
If I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered
Wisdom
to
of
Eve.
a serpent.
Do as you please.
That's our education.
To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square.
It's a woman.
And the old,
A
I
man
would
is a
teach to
woman, a woman is a
pray
man.
after me.
Mm.
Our Father, which art in Washington.
Ooh, George.
And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade,
You're going to love
I'd have
uploading
prisons
it.
overflowing.
I'm telling you.
I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes
Caution
hard
against
work,
extremes.
in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be.
Yeah, I think that's why you.
And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
Damn, Sarah Lee. I gotta look him up.
Well, Sarah Lee is the bread company,
Oh, okay.
but his name is Phil Harvey.
Bro,
Phil
that's
Harvey. That was back
exactly
in
what he's doing.
1965. It sounds prophetic, dude.
Bro,
For real.
that's where we're at.
Yeah.
That's and I think that's why a lot of men, which is also bad, right? Because like when the pendulum
Here,
swings.
point
like,
the microphone at
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I listened to Andrew Frisella a lot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I started listening to podcasts back in like 2015. I was a welder and dude, I started like by looking up YouTube. So I'm like, because I didn't grow up with a dad.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know anything about being a man, right? So like I literally typed in YouTube how to be a man, and it led me to this YouTube channel called Order of Men, and it taught you like, oh, like changing tires, like blah blah blah, all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned me into like the Jocko podcast, who was a guest at his show, and then, like he was like
Jocko was a guest on his show.
on his show.
Wow.
And then I looked up Jocko, and it turns out that his first interview was with Joe Rogan, I think.
Uh-huh.
And Joe Rogan told me, dude, you got to start a podcast.
Yeah.
So he started a podcast. So I started listening to Jocko. He's a Navy SEAL dude.
Yeah. You watched that podcast with Rogan? His first podcast?
His
Yeah.
very first podcast was with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Dude, I just remember he started crying, dude. And I started crying a little bit. I was like,
Oh, bruh. So then I started listening to podcasts like every night. So I was on night shift. Dude, at that time we were producing like maybe like 20 Model S's per shift. So day shift did 20 and it was a race. Like if we could do 21 a night shift, dude, we were winning per shift. That's like, dude, like you're asking for a lot.
Yeah.
But I was a welder, so I was like listening to that shit, and then I just really got into like the Joggo podcast, got me into jiu-jitsu, all this crazy shit. Like, dude, I at some point I want you to meet my wife, dude, the sweetest lady.
Wow.
And she can vouch for this. Like during that time, dude, I was locked in because I didn't know any better. I had just gotten
Yeah,
legal.
because you lost a lot of weight, dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude.
And now I'm at the heaviest I've ever been.
Uh-huh.
I'm at 207 pounds as of today. Dude, like when I ran a marathon, I was 165.
You
And it was
ran a marathon?
It's 2025, dude. It was the craziest shit. But during that period of time, dude, I was locked in, dude. I was like Joggo literally, like, like I didn't really have a purpose. I didn't know how to be a man. And then started doing jiu-jitsu, started working out. And then if I'm like, you know what, like a lead position came up, I'm like, shit, I'll apply for it.
Yeah.
And at that time, dude, I gotta remind you, it was like 2017, 2016 is like young, dude. So that they're real picky about who they pick, right? So like
Yeah.
I had like 7 interviews. I interviewed with like every single body in like in the management position. And then I got the job. I'm like, well, what do I do now as a lead? I didn't know these, like, it was all dudes, man. It was like all dudes from Numi, it was like Toyota, all dudes from like Ford. It's like, ah, shit, I got to talk to like real man.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be a man. I'm looking it up on YouTube, dog.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was like a challenge, man. But like looking at this now, I was like, dude, that's exactly where the devil wants you, man. He wants you guessing. And I'm playing right into his hand, man, because like I'm drinking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But like the first type of people that were, let's say, because growing up, I was always very protected, I would say. Like I never really had any kind of confrontation with anybody. Like in middle school, high school, you know, fights here and there or whatever, but nothing where like an adult would be mean to me. Like that just didn't really happen. It wasn't until I went into maintenance and I met the maintenance guys.
Yep.
And shout out Mai Munoz. He
Oh, I know that.
know that guy.
I know that motherfucker. Cobra Kai, dog.
Cobra Kai, yeah, dude.
We gotta have him on,
Wow,
dog.
yeah, dude, I've been trying so hard, dude. He's got a lot going on right now, but eventually he'll come
He's a
on.
mean motherfucker, bro. Let me
Yes.
tell you, boy.
Yes, he is. He's the meanest, dude. But
He's fucking cool. I
yes,
love that guy.
yes, and the exactly. He's the meanest mother. And I was new to maintenance. I didn't know anything. The only reason I got the job was because at school we built this little robot and programmed it. And instead of them asking me questions, I just brought the robot and just started talking about the robot.
I would too.
And that's what saved me. That's how I was able to get in. But I didn't really know anything. I like at all, really.
Bruh.
And this guy, I get paired up with this guy. Mean as fuck.
Yep. Huh?
Huh? Huh? Yes. Huh? The supervisor would be like, "Hey, show him around," and then he just looks at me and just like,
Come on, kid.
"Let's go." He would go around and he would introduce me to people. And I remember this one guy was like, "Oh, is this your new friend?" It's like, "Friend? This guy my friend? What the fuck?" Like,
I can hear him.
What did I do to you? Like, who hurt you? And now, and he turned into like this mentor for me,
Dude.
to like, yeah, no, because he's been through a lot of shit too.
Man, let me tell you, he talks about like traffic and drugs and shit. Yeah, that's a different type of.
Oh yeah. He's from California too.
Yeah. I remember first time I met him, bro. Like, I was helping this PLC guy. I forget his name, but something Butcher. He's with controls, and I helped him on GA. He's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, stamping." He's like, "Oh man, I need help this weekend." I'm like, "I got you, bro." I showed up. Cobra Kai's there. He's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Mario, bro. Nice to meet you." He's like, "Oh, I guess we're funding cable from here to there." I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, then we started working, and I started chopping it up with him. But yeah, like in the little bit of time, like I could sense it, right? Like he's checking you, bro. Like, do you know what you're doing? I'm like, shit, I don't know, bro. I'll help you out. But yeah, he's cool as shit.
Yeah.
And then we got that shit done, and like, bro, like I started chopping it up with him. Like, he's a cool dude, man.
No,
I haven't
100%.
I see him every now and then. I just go, what's up, Kai?
Funny too.
He's
dude.
a funny dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But yeah, he helped me develop in not just being a maintenance technician, but being able to, you know, like
on your
give
own,
it
bro.
back whenever you get it. You know,
Yeah,
like,
fuck
and
yeah,
being
dude.
able to stay in that playful, like
Yeah, banter.
yeah,
man.
the banter.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
taught me how to like banter a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So going back, bro.
Mhm.
So you went from you moved to Oklahoma, you said?
Yes.
And
From Idaho to Colorado, then to Oklahoma.
oh shit. Did you go to school in Colorado?
So that's where I went elementary and middle school.
Where in Colorado?
Aurora, which is like
Can you see the
a
hills and all that?
suburb of Denver.
Oh, so you can see the mountains. And
Yeah. Always see the Rocky Mountain. Yeah, I remember camping like when I was a kid. Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see that, dude.
Dude, camping's awesome in
my
Colorado,
God,
man.
dude. Colorado is isn't that where they film Red Dawn, the original one?
I don't know.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay.
no idea.
To
Yeah,
me,
no,
that was like
yeah.
epic Americana, dude. You know, with America.
Wow, yeah, no. Dude, yeah, no, Colorado is one of those states that like I hope I could retire in, either like Colorado or Idaho. Those are my two main
Same.
places. I'd also like to go to Montana at some point and visit Montana.
I want to buy property in Montana, dude.
Really? Yeah.
Dude, that, like, to me, like, at least back in the day, that was a frontier, right? You didn't know about Alaska or any of that.
Mhm.
Montana was it. Like, beyond Montana, what is there?
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, okay, so you grew up in Aurora, Colorado.
Mhm.
What was that like? Like, was there Mexicans too?
Yeah, no, dude, Aurora's full of Mexicans, man. Yeah.
Shit.
And but the thing is that I grew up around all my family, both my dad's side of the family and my mom's side. And it was like just the pool of all of our cousins would all get together at my house. Like it was
So
an
you were the
amalgamation.
spot, bro.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And it was such a blessed childhood. It really was. There's just no darkness whatsoever that I grew up with. And which is why I think me and my wife just are so great together, because I've never seen any kind of like evil in my life, and all she's really seen is a lot of evil.
Dude,
So,
yeah. That's like the best couple.
yeah.
Like, you got to balance each other out, because it's the same with my wife, dude. Like, and dude, I swear to God, like I want you to meet her, because like it's a tough. Sorry, bro. Sorry, baby. You're a tough. Like, she went through so much, bro, growing up. And then it's like, on me, I was protected. Like you said earlier, I was protected. I was like cared for. So my mom wouldn't leave us with anybody. Just like we stayed with her parents.
Mhm.
Like, she's very controlling like that,
Yeah.
which is cool. But dude, it's you definitely got to balance each other out, because like, you know how to love her in a way that she doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same with my wife, and like, she loves me in a way that it's unknown to me.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when I went to see my mom, I told my mom straight up, I'm like, dude, if I was married to me, I would have left me a long time ago. I would, but I'm lucky in that way, dude. Like,
Right, but why? Because that's the other thing that I've tried to discern after all these girlfriends. I remember setting up a meeting. It wasn't a date. It was a meeting with an ex-girlfriend I had, just so I can like all emotion detached, because we've been separated for a while. I just want to know, hey, like if you were to honestly give me some critical feedback here, what do you think I failed at as a boyfriend? What do you think I could do better at, and like stuff like that. And then after that, like, still, I just try to learn a little bit about myself through each relationship. And
you're a mature dude, bro.
yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I just,
What did she say?
I'm very oblivious. I don't listen. Like that she's talking to me, and then I'm just like, oh yeah.
Dude, aren't we all, bro?
Exactly. And I'm like, what do I do with that? I feel like that's like my natural state.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's, man, like, I'm worried about something else. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's weird. You got to find the right woman.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take a piss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this whole thing just feels like a science that I'm figuring out as we go.
Dude, you're doing great,
It's
bro.
awesome.
Let me tell you. Just keep doing it, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully, like Ram's gonna come back for episode 69.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's a perfect number, bro.
He said it from the inception because initially he didn't want to come on, like that, because the amount of shit that he talks, like, because the podcast that I put out with him and the other guys, like it was actually like a 4 or 5 hour podcast, but I had to cut out like 3 hours of it because we just went way out in left field, dude. And we could do that. We could do that too.
Yep.
Because I love going out and like just going all out. Whatever. I don't know the facts or whatever, but this is what I'm really feeling and like shit like that.
That's what it is, bro. Like, especially now I'm figuring out, like my daughter's 12 years old. And it's like, at some point she's going to find out, dude. You know what I mean? Like somebody's going to tell her, like, hey, your dad is a piece of shit. Might as well tell her myself. Dude, I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. And this is why I'm a piece of shit. And this is why you shouldn't look for guys
tell her, bro.
that are pieces of shit like that.
And like when I ran the marathon, like I remember my wife texted me, like I was at mile like 24, bro. Like, and I was about to like just done, dude. Like whatever. I haven't really run. Like I trained for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then my wife texted me. It's like, if you made it through the desert to get to America, you can finish a marathon. All right.
Wow. Talk about like, oh,
all right.
yeah, okay.
Basically, the way I read it, I was like, you pussy. I was like, all right, I'll finish it.
Wow. Do you actually remember that? Like
oh
crossing
yeah,
the border?
dude. Oh yeah.
Dude, take me through that.
And then we'll go right back to you because I got a few questions about you.
Yeah, for real.
But dude, so I remember leaving Oaxaca, dude. It's like the hardest thing ever because like at that point I got used to my grandpa and my grandma. Like the way of life, bro. Like for them it was slow, man. It's different. It's a ranchito, you know what I mean? Like they had cows, they had sheep, they had goats, and they didn't bug us for nothing. Like they just let me and my brother be whatever. And then leaving them, dude, like giving my grandpa the last hug, it was like the crazy shit. And then we left.
So saying goodbye.
It's like saying goodbye to like now the way I think about it is like saying goodbye to like the one dude that loved you. You know what I mean? And then my grandma is like, dude. And then I got to see her again because she migrated and she made it illegally.
Yeah.
She, crazy story about my grandma, bro. She crossed the border when she was like 69 or 70, dude. Old lady. But she was just like, all right, well, my husband died. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here by myself? So she left and she crossed the border. She came live with us for a little bit and then she passed away of cancer, sadly. And my mom dealt with that. And the dude like leaving and then getting on an airplane for the first time, the craziest experience. And then we got to the border. Somebody picked us up, got us to the it's like you're staying at this little hotel. I had never seen a shower in my life, ever, bro. Like it was like the way we bathe in Mexico is like you warm up water with a pot, and then you put it in like cold water, and it becomes warm water. And then you just bathe, right? Yeah, whatever. And so like the first time I seen a shower, I was like, I turned it all the way up. It's hot as balls. I'm like, what the fuck? I remember coming out, see my mom like soap in my hair and shit. So, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. It's hot. I was like 12 years old, dude.
Oh man.
And it's like, she's like, she showed me back and it's like, okay, this is how you control the temperature. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I showered and it's like the next day we walked for like an entire day. We get to the
Wait, where was the shower?
We're Piedras Negras, I think, but it's somewhere in the border.
Wow.
Somewhere like so there's like a few names because I was 12, or like I don't really remember a lot of it. I remember getting on the bus, getting to like a little motel, whatever. We stay there, and then the coyote would come and get you. And then we got up to the border, and then we camped. And that's like my brother drank from like this little. Now I know it as a trough. Like where they put water for the cows or whatever.
Yeah.
And my brother was so thirsty, bro. He just went in there and drank water.
I would have done the same thing.
Bro, he got so sick. But he got sick a few days later.
Yeah.
But dude, he almost died.
Oh,
so we made it to there, and then they had us camping until it was like nightfall. So apparently the coyote was telling us, like, he put us on game. He's like, the way it works is like there's tiers. Whoever pays the least goes first, so they get caught. So like while they're getting caught, like the second tier goes in and like tries this route. It's like, okay, and then like that route doesn't work, then we're out. It's like, oh shit. So apparently we were like third tier. So we like first tier goes in, bro, like helicopters come out of nowhere, bro. Like, that was the craziest thing to me. Seeing a helicopter with a light and everything on you. And he's chasing people, the ATVs come out, bro. There's dudes on horses, like chasing people. It's like, holy shit, I'm seeing it from back here. It's like, holy, dude, this ain't no joke. You really got to run.
This ain't no joke now.
You really got to run, bro. You got to put your legs into it. So the second tier goes in. They try this other route on the right side. Shit, my bad.
You're good.
And they get caught, and it's like, that dude's like we're not trying no more. So so we all stay behind. Then the Mexican army comes in, bro.
Whoa.
They kicked their ass, bro. Luckily, my brother and I were like too small, so they left us alone. But like everybody like above 15 years old, dude, they got pulled aside, bro. They got their ass kicked in, bro. Like, ¿quién es el coyote? You know what I mean? Like,
Really? So they were
fucking them up.
interrogating everyone.
Interrogating them, bro. Like, it's like, dude, we're on the Mexican side. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my mom had quarters because, like, of course, she had been to the U.S. before.
Yeah.
And then they're asking her, ¿Estas de dónde son? ¿Eres de El Salvador, de Guatemala? I was like, dude. My mom's like, son de los Estados Unidos, pendejo, lele. You know?
She said pendejo. Wow.
No sabe leer, okay? Dice United States. She was just like, bro, she's a mean machine, bro. And then so everybody else got their ass kicked in, bro. So like then the next day, like morning comes in, we build a fire, whatever, stay warm. The next day we walk back into the motel. It's like, all right, well, we got to try a different route.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they put us in the truck. We drive like, I think we woke up like at 6 a.m. and we drove until like 6 p.m. Like a 12-hour drive somewhere else. Don't know where, in the middle of the desert. And they dropped us off. And then we're waiting there. My brother at this point, bro, he's burning up. His lips are like purple, bro.
How old is your brother? He's older than you or what?
Younger.
Oh.
So I'm 12. He must have been like 10 and a half or 11. Little dude. And so it's like, dude, my mom's trying everything. Gives him Advil, Suero, or what do you call it? Electrolytes.
Electrolyte.
So she's feeding him whatever just to get this dude going, right?
Yeah.
And then so he wakes up. But dude, I was so scared. Like I never seen my brother like that. And so we start walking. And like nightfall starts to come down, right? So like we start walking. And so we walk, dude. And then there's so many bits to the story. I'll tell you later if you want. But like I lost all kinds of shit through the road. And then funny part of that, the shit dude, is like my mom bought us a PlayStation 1. And I wasn't letting that shit go, bro. And my mom was like, let that shit go. Like we're going to where there are more.
Oh, so you were bringing the PlayStation.
I was carrying that shit in my backpack, bro. I'm not letting this shit go. So we walk, bro. And then come to find out, dude, like now, years later, I find out that apparently because of that move, my parents had to pay more. Like because we shortened the distance. Like there are people that walk the desert 7 days, bro, just to get to the border. So, but apparently that truck driver that they gave us made the distance shorter to the border to that where they put us literally at the borderline. So all we had to do is walk through the night and we're in Arizona. So we started walking, say 6 p.m. ish around February. And we started walking. So we're still walking on the Mexican side for a little bit. When the night falls, though, that's when we walk the desert into the U.S. And so like there's like two coyotes in the front. And at this point, like my brother's active, bro. He's on like all kinds of pain meds and Advil and all kinds of shit. So like he's skipping to the front, bro. He's skipping, he's walking, and I'm barely keeping up at this point, dude. It's like shit. And I remember like this. I remember seeing like bodies or like cobijas or something.
Yeah.
On the side, right? Like, but maybe now I'm hallucinating. Maybe now like my mature mind is telling me, nah, they weren't bodies, bro. They were just like.
Oh, and you're saying like dead bodies.
That's because like we were saying, your mom's legs gave out and like leave her. So imagine there's a dude, no one gives a fuck. Like, just leave him. But now in my mind, I'm like, maybe they were just cobijas, bro. Like someone left their backpack or something. And I'm looking at it. It's like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But in my mind at the time, I'm like, oh shit, there's a dead body over there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Kept walking. And I'm asking the dude, I'm like, hey, how much longer? He's like, oh, you see that star over there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, when that star touches the top of the mountain, we're right there. I'm like, all right, cool.
That was a great description.
So I'm keeping an eye on that fire. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. It's like, I'm moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like 12 hours later, bro, it must have been like, I don't know, like 5 a.m. And then we get to this Indian reservation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, so the coyote puts us like, at this point, bro, I got blisters on both my legs, dude. Because like, of course, like they prepare you, they tell you to wear boots because rattlesnakes, right? If they bite you in the ankle, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to wear boots. My mom told me, it's like, hey, make sure they fit right. I was like, they fit right. Bro, they were loose. But like, both my ankles, bro, and like they were up to my calf, they were like chafed.
Yeah.
Like raw, dude.
Oh.
And then I can't even, like, if it hurts to take a step. So it's like, every step, you know what I mean? And I'm walking slow. Now I'm at the back of the pack and they tell us to stop. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So like we get to like, they put us in the brush, blah, blah, blah. And the coyote goes like this little whistle, right? And then the little Indian whistles back. It's like, all right, let's go. And so like they take us this way and they take another group this way. And dude, we make it to an Indian reservation. And then there's an Indian lady comes out, bro. She gives a little sandwich, like ham and cheese, and then a Coke, dude. Oh my God, dude. I've been chasing that feeling ever since. And I told my wife, dude, I've been chasing that meal ever since. So, dude, I slept that night like a baby, dude. I don't remember, like, I don't know how many days it was. Like we fell asleep and then we woke up and then I don't know why, dude. My mom's got this personality where she's like super cool. She can make friends with anybody. And so the coyote himself took us in. It's like, I think it was like, I remember the color. It was a green car. I don't know if it was a Camaro or a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
1990s. My brother and I go in the back. My mom and the coyote go in the front. And then we go through the checkpoint, the ice checkpoint. And then the coyote tells her, oh yeah, it's my wife and my kids. They're asleep. It's like, all right, whatever. Boom. We get through. Bro, we make it to like this pollera where there's like 100 people in this house. Literally 100 dudes, like women, children, everybody's laid out on the floor. And like, damn. So it's like, okay, who's going to Chicago? It's like, oh, people raise their hands. All right, who's going to wherever? It's like, over here. Who's going to San Jose? We raise our hands. It's like, oh shit, all right, you get in that van. Like, we get in that van. And through like from Arizona to San Jose, they're dropping people off in different places.
Uh-huh.
And I remember getting to Milpitas, dude. Right next to San Jose. I remember it's the Ocean Market.
Ocean Market.
Ocean Market, bro. It's a Chinese store. To this day, if you go to Milpitas, it's still there. And I remember seeing seagulls for the first time, dude. The craziest thing. Because, like, of course, it smells like fish. It's an Asian market. It smells like fish. So it's like all kinds of seagulls going through there. And I remember like seeing out the window. I'm like, what the different world, dude? It's like going into a different dimension and you just wake up somewhere else.
Yeah. I think a whole new world. Little Mermaid.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, that's
it was a trip, man.
tough, man.
Yeah, dude. And there's like, and I've talked to other people that went through like similar stories, and they're like, yeah, dude, I walked 7 days. It's like, I don't know how you do that.
No idea.
No idea how you did that.
Yeah, no. Had to, like, when feet gave out, he had to carry her
back.
Carry her over the board. Carry her through. Carry her over, like, through the river. Like,
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
That's love, bro. That's fucking love.
Yeah.
What, and you don't remember, like, what era? Like,
no.
90s for sure, maybe?
Definitely 90. I was born in 96.
Okay.
So, and I was born over here, so like 95-ish.
Damn, boy. Damn.
Yeah.
How long have they been married? And I hope they stay together for life.
Yeah, me too. Me too, dude. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. No, but that's what I mean, dude. Like, it's like growing up the way I grew up, it feels like the Mexican American dream, you know?
It is, bro.
Yeah.
Look at you now, bro. I'm not gonna dox you, but bro, you live in a very nice area.
Oh, I appreciate it, bro.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to get everybody to move out here. Just
from a real estate point of like perspective, dude. Like, you're close to the races.
Mm-hmm.
You're close to work.
Yeah.
You're close to downtown.
Uh-huh.
Dude. You're good, bro. Like, don't sell. Just keep this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were thinking. Because that's the other thing about home ownership is, like, whenever you buy a house, do you buy the house as an investment? Do you buy the house because you think this is going to be where you're going to settle and start growing roots here? Or Like, what's the plan? But I don't think a whole lot of people have a plan nowadays.
Nah, bro. It at this point, it's like you have enough. You're a smart dude, bro. You're like wherever you land. And I've been thinking about this lately. Like, where am I after? And I'm not too worried about it because like whatever I do next is gonna be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, and same for you. So it's like this is sort of like a stepping stone. So keep this house, bro, because like no matter what, this is gonna grow in value like crazy.
Yeah.
And clip this for like 20 years down the road.
Yeah, right.
you're gonna get offers, and you're gonna be like, nah, not good enough.
Yeah. But do you think it's gonna be like the boomers? Because the boomers, when they bought their houses, to like get 10 times the value of what it was when they first bought
I think
it.
for Austin, yeah.
You think so?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like
dude.
now with everything going on, the economy, the Iran war, like the dollar stability is starting to be
And
a little shaky.
I've been a little doom and gloom
Mhm.
about the whole situation, but dude, the only threat is really China, right? Like they're the ones stealing intellectual property, but I don't see anyone else as a big player that's really making things happen. So like you're really in a good area. Like all tech is moving here.
Mhm.
Think about it. Like Bay Area, yeah, at some point the whole Bay Area is going to be out here or somewhere else because like it's too expensive out there.
Mhm.
The only thing they have is the weather.
But for like these tech people, I don't think money's going to be the issue anymore.
Nah.
Like it's like I think dollars are going to get replaced by tokens.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the new monetary system. And since it's all digital, it's all going to be like the central digital banking system is going to
That's the
happen.
technician. That's where my mind comes in, right? Like, what do you do if the whole electricity grid goes down?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well, you got crypto, cool, but if there's no electricity, how are you going to move it through?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's why, like, dude, you gotta hedge, man. Like, you gotta have a little gold, a little real estate, a little crypto,
Mm-hmm. Talking about the
dollars,
microphone there.
a little gold, dude. If you can get yourself like a Rolex or a Cuban link or something, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gold is in
universal, man.
Gold is it's the most expensive it's ever been.
Yeah. Silver too. My brother's been telling me, bro, sell your silver.
Sell your silver.
It's like you're gonna pick it up later. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep whatever I got, bro. But so you move Aurora.
Mhm.
When did you leave Aurora?
I was about what, like 15 probably.
15.
So like I started freshman year of high school in Oklahoma.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I know you left your middle school group, but
Yeah. No, I mean, moving, like the idea of moving was like just earth shattering to me, right? Like I was just like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. And then I remember on the ride to Oklahoma, I just kept telling myself, all right, this is a hard reset. You're going to stop being so shy. You're going to start, actually talking to people, start making.
Dude,
like
you're a mature guy, bro.
Yeah, but even then, it didn't really
That's middle school,
materialize so much. But yeah, it was high school. So leaving middle school and going into high school, and I struggled for the first like 6 months. It wasn't until I started playing baseball that I found like good friend group.
And that was freshman.
Like and a good like routine. Like go to school, then go to baseball practice, and then just kill yourself at baseball practice. And then I start to learn how to exercise, how to work out properly. And that was fun. That was so much, dude. Getting addicted to the gym felt like such a gift at the time. I was like, any problem I had, I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna go kill myself real quick, and let's see if I still feel bad after that.
Yeah, dude. So you started freshman year, baseball. When did you move out of Oklahoma?
Yeah, when I got married, because she was not happy here, like at all. I wasn't making any kind of money. I was like $50,000 in like debt, like credit card debt, and like I had a car. So it just.
You were 21 at the time?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, I was just looking at the abyss, just like, and I didn't want to ask anybody. I was like, that's not.
Yeah.
Asking people for help, like I think that's just like a cardinal sin at that point. It's like, especially if you don't have kids, it's like, nah, figure it out first.
Or Mexicans.
Yeah. So she wasn't like happy here, and it was just causing problems. And I would just come home, and she would like be mad and shit. So I was like, let's just move back to where your family's in Colorado. And that's when I moved back to Colorado, but I moved into her family household. And then that also kind of like I was grateful. I was so grateful
Yeah.
that they would like take us in, you know, like they didn't charge us any rent or anything like that. They would shoot. Her mom would cook, and and her sisters were just angels. Like it was like her whole family was just so nice, dude. Her dad was so, like trying to you know guide in the best way that he could. But it wasn't sustainable. Well, I mean, because the whole pretext of the whole thing. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but the reason we got married is because Trump got elected the first time, and she got so scared because she came over when she was a baby, so she was one of these dreamers, DACA babies, yeah. So and like that was being talked about a lot in the news cycle, and so she got freaked out, and eventually she convinced me to just, I mean, it's just papers, like it's whatever. And like the only condition I had is like no one can know.
Yep.
And then immediately after I say yes, the next day everybody knew. Yeah.
Damn it.
No, but fast forward, I don't even know how we got back into this subject. It was
So you were in Oklahoma. You
mhm.
moved back to
Oh,
Colorado.
so when I left Oklahoma, yeah, that was the whole point. Is that I left Oklahoma so that so she could be with her family again. But then when she was with her family, and then we had another big fight or whatever, that's when I felt I don't know if you would call it courage or just out of convenience that it was
Did she have
that I
papers
felt.
at that point though?
Huh?
Did she have papers at that point?
No. We were about to start
process.
that process,
Mhm.
but like after that fight, I was just like, all right, if I'm gonna cut, I better cut
This is
now.
fine.
Yeah, because I remember that she asked me, do you still even want to be with me anymore or some shit like that?
Yeah.
And I just paused and I was like, this is a canon event for me.
Yep.
And I said, no, I don't. I looked her straight in the eye. I was like,
Fucking balls, bro. Good shit, bro.
yeah.
And that's when you left.
Yeah, and
Colorado.
then that's when I left Colorado because I moved out of her house and then I just lived out of my car for like a month. No, like a couple weeks actually, a few weeks.
Did you have a job at that point, dude?
Yeah, I had a job. I worked with my uncle. I was a roofer, like metal roof type stuff, and I wasn't good at it by any means, but like my uncle like kept me under his wing and would
Hell
like
yeah.
teach me stuff, but I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to tell him that I lived in my car. Eventually, he figured it out. He was
He's your
so
uncle, bro.
pissed, so pissed. He was so mad. He was like, "Listen, if you don't start living with me, I'm gonna tell your dad, and I'm gonna tell everybody. I don't care. Like, you're not living in your car anymore."
That's a good uncle, Papa.
And I was like, all right. But eventually, obviously I wanted something more for myself, and I decided I was gonna join the army or the Marine, yeah, the army. And so I left to work early. And at that time, it was kind of tough to get out of work early or whatever. And so I left to work early and I went to the recruiting office. And as soon as I tried to open the door, it was locked. I was like, no. No. But then as soon as I left, let me rewind a little bit. Before I went to the recruiter's office, I saw a tweet from Elon on Twitter. And he posted a link on there like, if we need help in Giga Nevada, if you have any, like, even if you don't have any skills, just like apply. So I applied for production associate, material handler, and like whatever, just get me in the door. And that was just like a shot in the dark. Like I didn't really think anything was going to come of it. I was still like pretty adamant about joining the army so I could get my
benefits.
Yeah, the benefits and go to college and all that. But as soon as I opened the door was locked, I was like, it was
a sign, man.
Yeah. So I got into the car again and I just kind of sat there like, but then I got a notification. I got an email saying that, hey, you have an interview for Tesla. And I was like, man, it just like, I went from down low to whoa, yeah. I'm definitely like, all right, when is this going to happen? As soon as possible, please. And eventually I did the interview over like Zoom or whatever at the time. And I got it. And then that's when I was like, all right, I got a plan now.
So you moved to Nevada.
Yeah.
What did you start as?
First, I moved. I didn't move. I went back to Oklahoma so I could finally tell my parents like the whole situation. Like, all right, like I'm
Dude.
no longer like with her.
Dude.
Like I'm moving to Nevada. I'm gonna start my thing, and that they were happy.
Man, I
They were
swear to
happy.
God, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not even part of your family. I would have been so proud of you, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So you
bro.
moved to Nevada, bro. What'd you start
Yeah.
as?
Material handler. As driving a little forklift
Hell
at
yeah.
a warehouse outside of the factory. Like I didn't really see any of the manufacturing process at all at the time. I wasn't really interested in it. And orientation day.
Different world for you too, though.
Oh, so different. Completely different world, dude.
It got your mind out of shit too, though.
Yes. Yeah. So much, dude. I felt so much liberty, so much like freedom. It's like I can be successful or I can fail, and all I have to blame is myself for it. So,
dude,
like you
that is
do it or you don't do it.
So perfect for you at that point in your life, bro. Like overtime.
Yeah.
Were you taking all of it?
Overtime. You could ask my so when I moved to Nevada, obviously I still had a lot of credit card debt and all this. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna get a hotel or a Airbnb or try to find an apartment yet. I'm just going to continue living in my car and just
in Nevada, bro.
Yeah, in Nevada. No, I remember it was like outside this like sandwich shop called like Mrs. Piggy or some shit like that. But that my trainer at work, he was like, "Hey, I bet you're paying a lot for like hotel expenses and stuff like that. Like, well, have you thought about like apartments and stuff like that?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm paying a lot for hotel stuff." Yeah, you're right. You're right. He's like, "Listen, man, I got an extra room. The roommate I had, he's moving out. If you want, you come out. You can move in $500 a month. Like, if you want, you can check out the room next week." And I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it. And I remember I was on my way to that house, and as soon as I was supposed to turn in to go into that neighborhood, I just kept going straight. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't know. I feel weird about living with a family or whatever because it's him and his kids and his wife. And I was like, I don't know. Then I was like, no, dude, do it. So I turned around and I went to his house, and he made barbecue. Like he grilled up some chicken, and we were outside and we were just talking just like this. It was the first time I had like a real like long form type dialogue with someone outside, and he was just dropping a bunch of like
nuggets
facts on me. Yeah. I was like, dang, dude, like, all right, like this could work out. And yeah, so I eventually moved in with him, and since the rent was so low, and I had a car, so I was able to do all this overtime. Like I lived at work. I just came home to sleep.
You still on good terms with him?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
God damn, that was your favorite right there. Dude.
Yeah.
God, I can't, dude.
Luck. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, dude. For real.
I feel the same. So Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you there for?
In Nevada, from 2018 up until Texas first started to
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I came back just to live closer to my family, who was still in Oklahoma at
Texas,
the time.
dude, is how many hours?
6. Yeah, compared to the 28 out in Reno, like.
Do they come see you every now?
In Reno?
No, like here in Texas?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. The living room out there, that's my niece's room. She always calls me. She's like, "Let me see my room."
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Dude. So when you started in Texas, what department?
Body and white, Model Y.
Maintenance?
Maintenance, yeah.
Even
I got the maintenance job in Nevada. That's where I met Mai. Yeah.
Fuck.
Mai was the first. He moved to Texas first, and he obviously knew that I wanted to move here, so he started, like trying to put my name out there and stuff like that. And then eventually, I decided to come down here just to see it. I was just so excited to see the building, and he was like, "Yeah, you could stay at my house, and I'll show you around and stuff." And yeah, it was just a really exciting time to come down here in Texas, and when it was all like growing and like all the disorganization, but nobody was like, at least it just felt like everybody thought it was normal that
Mhm.
like the whole place is flooded and you just got to get some sand and just drop it all over the place. You
It
just
is
got to
what it is,
figure it
bro.
out. You just got to figure it out.
And I think that's what makes it special, bro. Like, we're used to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, 21. So you started maintenance. Dude, did I meet you there at some point?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, again, just like crossing
Passing through.
paths, like you probably saw my face, I saw your face or whatever, but like that's about the extent of it. Yeah.
Damn, dude. Then it became, because I remember, dude, like outside of, and this is why it's important. Like, you're keeping like a digital journal of your life, which is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like at some point, we're all going to die, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And your kids are going to see this.
Oh, yeah.
This
Yeah.
is amazing, bro. Because like
Yeah.
one thing is writing it down or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But one thing is like hearing you and like listening to you and telling your stories, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
powerful.
It's nice. It's also nice to like reminisce, and I don't know, like especially if you like feeling down on yourself. It's like,
Dude, you've been through so much.
this ain't
bro.
that bad, you know. Like,
I can do this.
What is this, you know? Like,
And I was telling you earlier, bro. Like,
we're chilling, man. We're
like
chilling.
I'm at the heaviest I've ever been, and I know exactly. It's as you, bro. Like, you know exactly what it takes to get back on the path. Working out, eating healthy, drinking water. That's it.
Yeah, remember when I texted you on Instagram that like, oh yeah, we also got to talk about like your fitness journey or whatever. That day, I decided to go run a mile. I was just like, I gotta,
Shit, dog.
I gotta feel what that's like again. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's like testing yourself
Mhm.
because you don't know where you're at unless you do it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so like I've been into like preparing and all this bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it started in California because like earthquakes. So it's like I started stacking up water and all this, and then it's like, okay, well, shit. If something happens and I have to run to the house, can I do it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, shit. Okay, maybe I should test myself. So it's like, it's like, how fast can I run a mile? It's like, damn, 15 minutes, bro. That ain't good.
Yeah.
So I got to work on that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, dude. It's like fitness is definitely like something that is important. It's
Mhm.
not just like, dude, you're 29, dude. Like, you're young, dude. How'd you meet your wife?
At work. At work, she was a contractor for
No fucking way.
yeah, and she was on night shift and I was on night, but I didn't really like know her. It wasn't until like because my mentors in like I had a bunch, right? I was blessed, dude. Like everybody was willing to teach me whatever and just go the extra mile to make sure that I really understood what they were trying to explain to me. And like one of those guys was like Mario Valencia, like shout out Mario for real. Like that dude, such an anchor in my life when I first came over here. They invited me to a baseball game in San Antonio. And from that baseball game in San Antonio, they were like, dude, let's do a carne asada. So we drove back, came here to Austin. There was a carne asada. They held it at one of those houses where all the contractors, well, some of the contractors live. And we were just having a good time, drinking, you know, cooking up some carne asada. And then all of a sudden, she pops up. Like, she's a little girl, right? And then she pops up with a little 6-pack. I'm like, whoa, who is this?
That's the one.
Who is this? And that night, I did a really good job of ensuring that she hated me.
Okay.
She did not like me whatsoever. And then I saw her at work, and I'd like she was just like, yeah, I'm busy.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah. No, she would avoid me, and so the way I went about like getting closer to her is I used problems at work to like, hey, there's a issue on mainline, and there's this alarm here that probably you should look at or whatever. She's like, oh, okay, well, just send it over to me. And I was like, oh, well, how do I send it over to you? She's
What's
like,
your
oh, well, here's my number. Yeah, exactly. She's like, here's my number. Just send the picture to me. And I was like, all right, I'll do that.
Damn, bro. So
Yeah.
she's a technician too.
She's an engineer. Yeah.
You are, dude. Hey, good shit happens to good people. man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Lucky. Look, I can't. It's just, well, God.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
blessed.
dude, so blessed.
Very, very, very much blessed. Yeah.
So you guys been married for over a year now.
Well, yeah, over a year now because we got married twice. Once here in the States in Colorado, so that all the family that I grew up with was able to be there, and then once in Mexico because obviously all of her friends and family they wouldn't be able to come to that wedding. So and the people that I have over here wouldn't be able to go over there.
Man.
So we did the la civil as they say here, and then the Catholic wedding in Mexico, and that was super fun. So. We officially when we got married here, that was in May. So we've been married over a year now. If you use May, yeah. But in Mexico, we got married in July.
That's a fun wedding, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Just on the up and up, man. I nothing to complain about over here.
Take care of your wife, man.
Yeah.
It's one thing I regret not doing because, dude, I got married in 2013. No, I'm sorry, 2011. And then we had our kid in 2013. When she married me, bro, I was illegal. No future. I don't know what the fuck she saw me. And so we were married, bro. I was illegal, no papers, nothing, no future. And then the DACA thing came up. And so it's like we applied for the DACA thing, and thankfully I got DACA, and then I got hired onto. And then I got hired onto October of 2013, and then we had our baby November of 2013. So, dude, it's just like you. Like I lived on overtime, dude, because I didn't want my baby to go through the same shit I did.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, whatever she needs, bro, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
So I remember showing up to work, and I told my at the time supervisor was. I'm not gonna name him, but he basically said, so I had been working for a month, and I told him it was Sunday night, and I texted him, "Hey, my baby was just born. I'm not gonna go to work tomorrow." He's like, "If you don't show up tomorrow, don't bother ever showing up."
Oh,
it's like, all right then, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I sent a legal dude. I'm like, whatever, man. So I told my wife, I'm like, "Mama, I'm sorry, I can't be there tomorrow." So it's like. So why? It's like, I got work. It's like, you can call off. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show her the text or nothing. So
Yeah.
it's I go to work the next day. I'm working night shift. He was like, and that's when I still my whole life just changed. It's like, it's not about me no more. It's really not. So it's ever since it was overtime, I'm your dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Yeah.
Welding? Shit, I got it. I don't know how to weld. I'll learn. Oh, shit, you need structural shit? I got it.
Yeah.
Huh? What structural?
Have you ever done it? No, but I'll figure it out.
And that's what got me to Texas. He was just one thing led to another. Just like you said, I was lucky in every way, bro. Every step of the way, there's somebody that helped me out. And it's like, dude, do I deserve it? Maybe not, but here we are.
Yeah, but see, but what does that mean? Do you deserve it? What does one do to deserve anything good in life?
It's just, I believe in different lives, man. Dude, how do you know if you deserve it? It's I believe there's different lives, man. Maybe in a different life, I was a good dog. You know what I mean? And maybe in this life, it's hey, your reward is you get a good wife. It's okay. He's and you get a daughter too. God damn. Okay, well, that's a blessing. Yeah, dude, that little girl, bro, has taught me so much in the last few years, man. And dude, I don't feel like I deserve my wife or daughter. And that's what led me into this. What you see today is dude, I'm confused, man. And I told my wife just literally last night. It's I don't think I deserve you. It's I'm a piece of shit. You deserve way better.
Yeah, but what makes you? Because there's
Dude,
nothing, nothing that you
not.
have shown. Well, obviously, I don't know you apart from what you said today. But that,
I hope you don't get to this point, bro. I hope you get back into shape. Stay on the path, bro. Because once you veer off the path, it's up there. It's you ever seen when you're in the sink, you're washing dishes, or a restaurant where you're washing pots or whatever, and you let the water go and it goes into a spiral. That's what it feels like.
Really?
Once you veer off the path, for this, ever since I started working I've been straight, dude. I've been working, I've been providing for my family, all this. But lately, it's just been like sort of confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I deserve this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Do I deserve this daughter?
Yeah.
Hell no. It's like, okay, so shit, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it leads you to like this path. So like, and like, dude, like my wife knows my sins, dude. Like I've done drugs, dude. I just to keep up with the lifestyle shit. It's like, can't you work 20 hours a day?
Mm-hmm.
Like naturally, no. But I got to get up something to make it happen.
Yeah.
So that's how you get introduced to like a bunch of this shit. And then that grows your ego in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when ego grows and you're like, dude, I'm a tough, a lot. Yeah. And that's how, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, take care of your wife, dude. Take care of everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, especially now that you're into religion, dude.
Yeah.
Stay there, dude. Stay there. And like,
Yeah, but then the whole religion thing, like, how do you discern whether or not, like, what you believe is the truth? Because that's the main thing. So, like, this might sound bad, like,
Mhm.
as a Catholic, but really what I've been trying to look into is whether or not, like, why am I Catholic? Why did I grow up Catholic? Oh, okay, yeah, because at some point someone convinced my great whoever that, okay, this is the way to go, and then traditionally it just got passed down.
Yeah.
Okay, now there was a disconnect at some point, and now I'm away, and now there's all these religions, and now, like,
yeah.
okay, how do you know which one is the true religion that we should all follow? Because I one of the things that I've come to a pretty good conclusion on is that I'm pretty sure Jesus's intent was not to have disunity with his followers. Like I've come to this how would you say, conviction that we need to be unified under certain, how would you say, dogmas. Like there's certain truths that are black and white. You either believe this or you don't. And if you don't, then that means like something's off. You need to study more. You need to pray more. You need to figure it out. Because what I've been looking into is how Christendom, like how you said, we need to go back to Christendom. How did it get split apart? How did it get ripped apart?
CIA.
Because it was like Christianity just blew up. Just like you were talking about, like, how does the devil grow? Well, when Jesus came, like, Christianity just blew up after that. After his apostles were willing to die, willing to get tortured, just to profess that Jesus Christ died for my sins and he rose again. And that's the good news.
Yeah.
We killed God and he came back with love and mercy.
Dude, that's like the biggest story of like mercy, man. So, Nate, dude, I feel so blessed. I got to meet you. I'm here today. So maybe I do have a purpose.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you definitely do. You definitely do. 100%.
And so it's like, what is that purpose? Man, shit, that's for us to figure out, man. Like, we got to work on it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows, man? Maybe I'll find my purpose at some point.
Yeah, hopefully we all find our purpose, because we definitely have one, you know?
But the way to purpose, though, is through hard work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
suffering.
Suffering, bro. That's the story of man, dog. Suffering. If you read the Bible, man, it's like it's all suffering.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Yeah. I saw this quote from a saint that was like, to be Catholic is to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, well, that's a great way to evangelize. It's like, hey, you wanna embrace this?
Think about it. Like you were talking about how good you felt in the gym, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's suffering.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that last rep? Fuck no, dude. When you're squatting, you're like, do I want to do this one set? Hell nah.
Yeah.
You have to do it, man.
But, so, like, what got you back on the, like,
do 75 hard, man. Back on the path of working out.
Mm-hmm.
I did it with my wife back. 2025 was my best year, dude. 2025, I completed 75 hard with my wife. We both got on it. If you don't know about 75 hard, dude, follow Andrew Frisella. It's 2 workouts a day, 1 gallon of water every day. 2 workouts a day. 1 has to be outdoors. You got to read at least 10 pages of a real book. not a novel, not Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, as much as I love it. But so 2 workouts a day, gallon of water, eating healthy, like whatever it is, right? Whatever your diet is, meat, keto, whatever. Just follow that diet. And then look it up. It's amazing. So we completed that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a marathon. So I trained 6 weeks for a marathon. It's like 2025 was.
Did you end up starting following David Goggins at the time?
At some point during my runs, I had to listen to him because, like, dude, there was days on the prep. I'll send you the link to the workout plan for a marathon. It's like I think week number 4 is when you have to run half a marathon on your own, and it's like, dude, it was raining, and I didn't want to run it. Like, I got to like mile 5, and I was like, yes, dude, I'm going home.
Yeah,
but then I was like, you're training for something, dude. So then I popped David Goggins, and it's like, hell yeah, dude. Like you're a tough, bro. You've been through worse.
Can't hurt me.
You can't hurt me, bro. You can't break me. Who's gonna carry the boat? Hey, you don't know me, son. So all that shit was going through my mind, dude. It's like, yeah, dude. So completed the 6 weeks, ran the marathon. It was like the hardest shit. But then looking back, dude, it's like, as a Christian or as a Catholic, dude, that's all you do. Because it's going to come to the point where we are really going to be tested on our faith. And are you going to let somebody like punk you on your faith?
Yeah. What do you think the biggest test is coming?
Revelations, bro.
Yeah. But so you know about Revelations. What do you think about Revelations? How do you think about it?
It's going to come to the point where it's like, are you willing to die for Jesus Christ? Do you really believe?
Yeah.
There's a life for you after this. Like if I was a good dude, yeah, there's a life for me. If I wasn't, there isn't. So,
I mean, even if you weren't,
dude, for me right now, it's just about my daughter, man. That's like the biggest blessing I got, man. It's like a second chance. Like we had a miscarriage, and it was the toughest shit for her because, like, dude, once we had it a week after, I was in the strip club. And she really needed me, and she was dealing with it in a different way, and I was dealing with it
in your way,
in my way, man. It's like, and then she forgave me for that, and it's like, that's what leads me to believe, right? I don't deserve this woman, dude.
Yeah.
Then it's like, maybe Yahweh doesn't want me to have a son for some reason, so that's cool.
Yeah.
He gave me a daughter though, bro. How lucky am I,
dude? Makes me think of Abraham.
Oh man, you want to go there, bro? That dude went through some shit. That's crazy. But dude, and it's like now it's like literally living for her. Like for the longest time, it's like I want all these toys, I want all this shit, but like we decided we wanted private school for her because we went in California, in San Jose, we went through like the school system, and she went through first grade, and we saw what it was, and they were educating her into like some weird shit, dude. So we decided that's not for her. So we moved to Texas, put her in private school, and ever since she's been in private school ever since. And like for the longest time, I felt ashamed to say, like, to me, it felt weird saying, "Oh, she goes to private school." It's like a weird flex, but it's dude,
it's necessary.
At some point, bro, like you meet my daughter, bro, like, dude, that she is my pride and joy, dude, and like. Anything I do is for her. And I told my wife like the other day too, is like, if you want me out of the picture so that she doesn't see a bad image, I'll be out and I'll still provide for her no matter what. Like that's my life's purpose is now her. So it's like, but at the same time, it makes me feel sad. It's like, who am I? You know what I mean? Like, but like I found the purpose is her, and it's providing the best for her. And like, I feel so proud because she talks shit about the Jews.
Yeah.
Dude, she knows, bro. She's on game, bro. She knows the propaganda.
She's on game.
She knows, like, if the CIA is trying to tell her some shit, she's like, nah. Okay, I've heard this before.
Aight.
All right, good. So you bombed Gaza, right? That's where we're at with her, man. It's like she's 12 years old, and I'm at the point where like a lot of Mexican parents are gonna be like, oh, my daughter, like she's not gonna date until she's like whatever. I'm at the point now where I've matured, where I'm like, okay, as long as she dates like a good dude that treats her right, respects her, I'll be all right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'll respect her decision.
Her.
She's smart, dude.
Yeah.
She's smart. So that's where we're at right now, 2026, dude.
Yeah, the tranquility in that feeling, knowing
Yeah,
that
dude.
you prepared her properly.
And then like and there's doubts about that too, because like instead of like drinking, like I could be working out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Could be.
It
But
got
you
heavy.
will a different day.
It got heavy. I'm sorry, bro.
No, this is what it's all about, bro. Yeah, man. How is your political evolution?
Dude, Alex Jones, dude. My mom got us a computer when we were 2006, I want to say, dude. 2006 is when we downloaded LimeWire and we found about
LimeWire.
dude, we found out about like Alex Jones in like 2010 or no, I'm sorry. It must have been like 2017, 2008 is when we found out about Alex Jones, bro. InfoWars and all this shit. And we started finding out about the IMF and all this other shit. So that's when I really woke up and like, nah, dude, it's like we're all cattle to these people.
Mhm.
And it's like you fast forward to like 2000 or 2025 when we find out Epstein files. And we are the goyim, dude. We are the goyim. We are the cattle.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's next? It's like, get your kids out of like, a lot of people confuse education with like school. You
Uh-huh.
send your kids to school, whatever.
Mhm.
But really, the education is at home. Like with your parents, like you were going to church. You learned a lot of your principles. A lot of who you are is your parents.
Yeah.
That's the education.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. I hope I did a good job, man.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Definitely.
I know I'm a piece of shit, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, at least you got your priorities straight in that sense. Yeah. So Alex Jones is what made you
He
jump in.
He turned us on into like,
But
like-
before then, you didn't really care about like what's
Okay.
president or governor.
I
or
couldn't
whatever.
vote, man. It was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. Alex Jones, and then we started like what was that one movie on Netflix? The Side Guys that you called earlier. I think it was called that, the Side Guys.
The zeitgeist.
Something like that, dude. It's
Okay.
like on it was on Netflix. And then it tells you about like, you know, like looking within, the third eye and grounding and all this other shit. It's like who are we as people, really?
Mhm. Have you
So-
done mushrooms?
Not yet, dude.
Oh,
I'm
man.
dying to do it. My buddy Justin like talks about that. He microdoses daily too,
Mhm.
and he talks about that because he had a what do you call it? TBI, traumatic brain injury or something. Like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, dude, and he said it was constant headaches and all kinds of shit, and he said mushrooms cured him. He went through like 2 divorces, and now he's with this wife, dude, Neva. Dude, that's the best couple I've ever seen, bro. Dude, they complement each other so well, dude. And he's found happiness, and he's doing mushrooms, and he said he calls it the great medicine.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to do it. And he said the great medicine will call you when it's your time. So I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is like people that take these type like psychedelics without really thinking about it or without having some kind of intention behind it.
Have you done it?
Yeah. Like 3 times, I think. Yeah.
Dude, what's it like?
Well, the first time was wild because I did not have any kind of intentions at all. Like I was just like, let's try this out, let's let it rip.
How old were you?
25-ish. Yes, around there. Yeah, 25-ish.
You were finding yourself.
Yeah. And so we take them and they're disgusting, dude. They taste terrible. It's like you're eating dirt.
Yeah.
That's
Straight
what
up.
it is. Yeah, straight up, just eating dirt, and you're like, oh, what? Oh, I got give me some juice or something, man. Like I got it. Yeah, this ain't good. And then we just sat down. We were just like, all right, well, we're just gonna
Wait for it to kick in.
just gonna wait for it to kick in. And initially, I didn't really realize that it was kicking in. I just felt this like surge of energy, of good energy, just like good vibes. Like I was just so happy. I never felt so like I was just so happy, and I was so my buddy was talking to this girl at the time. I was like, bro, you got to call her. You got to call her. Like, it's love. It's true love, bro. Like, you got to,
Yeah.
like, this is it, bro. And he's like, for real? I'm like, yes, bro. Like,
You were
so-
connected, bro.
Yeah.
They
And,
call it-
but then after that, there was a downturn because everything just looked like it was melting. Everything felt wet. Like if you just touched your skin, it felt like wet. It felt like you were just
Yeah.
all wet. Like the sofa, the ground was just wet. You're just like, oof. And then your body, I felt like my body was just like melting, and I felt like I had to conform to my melting body. So like I just started like melting onto the floor, and then next thing I know, I'm just like on the floor, just like
dude.
like melted. I'm like, oh, this is the ground. Okay, all right. And I was like, I need to get up. I need to get up. I need to go outside or something. So I went outside, and then the blast of fresh air, bro. Like, oh, it felt like going to another dimension. Just like breathing in the fresh air, like it was just like life coming into me. And then my buddy followed me outside, and then we just started clicking our tongues to each other. We were just like, and I was trying to communicate something to him, but I didn't click my tongue intentionally. Like I
Yeah.
really wanted to say something to him, but everything that was coming out was like, and he understood me.
Oh, fuck. Dude, that's trippy as
He understood me, and then he clicked back at me. He started doing it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. 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 And we both had this moment of like, oh my gosh, I understand what you're saying. And so we had that moment, and we're just looking at the stars. We're just like, oh wow, we felt so, or at least I felt so blessed. I was like, wow, this is this life, man. And then I eventually walked back inside, and I sat down on the couch. And then when I was sitting down on the couch, I had this realization of, I felt like this, like I felt like I rooted myself onto the ground, onto the earth. And because I felt grounded, I felt this connection to every other human in the world, to every other human in the world. And I just felt like all life is necessary. Like if it's between death and life, you always got to choose life. Does not matter. Does not matter how hard, how difficult it is. Like between death and life, always got to choose life, and you always got to care for everybody else around you.
Dude, so Cameron Hines got it right then.
Cameron Haynes,
The
yeah,
Haynes, yeah.
yeah,
So it's like Avatar when you connect to
yeah.
the tree.
It felt like that, yeah. Yeah, it felt like I was a tree that my roots went into the ground, and I was connected to all the other trees in the world. Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah. And like after that experience, so this might sound weird, but after that experience, that's when I stopped, because my mentality before was kind of more like humans are kind of this virus to the world, where we're just,
Really are.
we're leeching off the environment, and like we're just bad for this world. But after that experience, like as impossible as it is that this earth exists, that we're in this Goldilocks zone, as impossible as that sound, what's even more impossible is that there are conscious beings that live on this pale blue dot. Like the fact that we are conscious beings, that we are alive, that we innately are born with certain truths that we just don't learn. We're born with it. One of them is one of them is like the natural stuff, like having sex. Like we don't learn how to have sex. Like we just know that that's where
That's exactly.
I need to go inside that. You
Yep,
know, like
yeah,
that's yeah. So like things like that. But then you could correlate that with any other animal. Like all animals grow up and they innately have this instinct to reproduce.
Yeah.
But the thing that I've come to realize the difference between us and animals, because I've also realized that animals also have souls. But the thing is that our soul is different. Our soul was set apart.
Yep.
Our soul was created to know and to love God.
That's why Jesus died, man.
And I was like, whoa, hold on. Okay. Because I grew up in a society where it's like, hey, like religion is dumb.
Yep.
Religion just causes wars. It just causes
That's the
death.
video we watched earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just that was my mentality. And coming to that realization that okay, we are set apart, because people try to describe consciousness and what it means, and top scientists can't really describe what it is. But the only thing that has really, really, really rung true, like to my foundational core, is that through all human history, we have all looked up into the sky and longed for more. Like what is this?
Exactly right, dude.
Yeah. And it just kind of seemed a little arrogant to think that like, oh, every other human that has ever lived in this world was just retarded. Like we got to figure it out. Yeah.
That's what's like great about Stoicism. I think Marcus Aurelius writes about Christianism.
Mm-hmm.
Like he admired the way that Christians would live, right? Like it's like, or Christianism is like, he admired the way they adore God or whatever, because they believe in different gods, but he respected the way they admire God. And it's like, if you think about it, like we're still breathing the same air that Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Right.
Marcus Aurelius, was he before or after Christ?
I think.
Oh, after Christ, right.
After.
Obviously, because he's contemplating these
But
things.
he admired everything about
Yeah.
it. And like, that's like, we're still talking about him to this day because he wrote down his thoughts and.
Yeah, the
meditations.
Yeah.
Have you read that?
No, I haven't. My wife has the book, but it's in Spanish.
Dude, I got one in my backpack. I'll on my way out, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, meditations.
Dude.
Marcus Aurelius. Have you ever read Ryan Holiday?
Dude, I listened to it. He's like literally down the street from you.
Really?
His bookstore is literally down that way.
Oh, what?
Hell yeah. Painted porch.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Dude, wow. Yeah, because Ryan Holiday was the first time I ever heard of Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, dude. He's really big about that. And it's true, man. It's like, if you live like a Roman, dude, like you'll be all right.
You know what I mean? Like, be all right, yeah.
You'll be in touch with nature. You work your body. Like he says something about like, we work our body so it's not disobedient to our minds.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Wow, dude. Yeah, that was also talk about bars, man.
I gotta take a quick piss.
Do it, man. Do it. We could just talk about like your faith and religion and all that, because we connected. We connected over the Charlie Kirk stuff, and
that was a rip in reality, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That was. Dude, I think that woke up. You said that kind of like, okay, so like the whole migration thing like woke you up politically, but the whole Charlie Kirk, dude, that woke up a lot of people, dude. And it's like, because he was such a good dude, man. He gave a platform to everybody, and which is what you're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But here's the thing: is that I feel like I haven't had a lot of people that I disagree with on here, and it's not
because we're blue collar, man.
Yeah. Like
we've gone through some shit, so we know what it is.
But there's definitely like liberal people that work at
dude. Like you'll find them down the street.
yeah, exactly. So it shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, I guess I know some, and maybe people that have come on here are like lean liberal, but they just don't want to press the issue because, like, obviously you don't want to be uncomfortable when you're having conversations.
Like, I could get canceled right now. He was like, I feel very strongly about the whole. My daughter loves this. Alex Jones thing.
Yeah.
Dude, and I'm raising a fucking. Dude, I feel so strongly about my daughter. Like, I'm so proud of her.
Yeah.
Because like she's. At some point you'll meet her. Like,
Yeah.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
And she's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
And like, I feel so strongly about that topic because like I was with their movement for the longest time. But after the Charlie Kirk thing, I'm like,
with whose movement?
The Jews, right? So like I listened to Martyr Made.
Martyr Maid, yeah,
Dude,
dude.
okay, so
Dude,
you've
Daryl
Daryl
Cooper.
Man, shout out to the man, dog.
Yeah, he also, he also had a nice little riff where he was talking about the story of Job.
Yep.
And he was talking to what's his name? He's a comedian. I love him too. Oh man, please come to me, come to me. Oh man, I know you would know him. He's been on Rogan a bunch.
Was it a
He's
fat
wild.
dude?
Yeah. Huh?
Was it a fat dude?
No,
okay.
he's like an older dude. He talks like hey, Joe Rogan. What is your name, brother? It'll pop up eventually.
Mhm.
But he was on this riff about talking about the story of Job and how
About suffering.
yeah, the story of Job was and this could be completely wrong, so I don't really know, but the way he described it, or the way I remember him describing it, was that once I rewatch, I'm gonna rewatch it and I'm gonna clip it and I'm gonna send it to you because I really wish I cannot do it justice.
Yeah.
Because the way he described it, it made reading the Bible seem like at the very least possible, because you read the Bible without any kind of context of it whatsoever, and you're just immediately lost. You're like, what does this mean? Is it allegory? Is it typology? Is it like, what are they trying to say? I have no idea. So maybe people try to read the Bible, but they just don't know what's going on. But things like that, little moments like that, when like he described the story of Job, like that makes me interested in. And like, all right, well, at the very least, I'll read that little part where he's talking about Job, and it's like, oh, okay. And then you just, start little by little here and there. Well, at least that's what I've been doing. Like Genesis 6, when it starts talking about the Nephilim. Have you looked into that at all?
Dude, I'm on Exodus. I started reading the Bible all over again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm on Exodus, dude, and I started January.
Mhm.
And what is it now? June? And I'm barely on Exodus. Because I've been sinning, dog. I've been sinning like crazy.
But but it's like little by little, man, little by little. Well, like the Nephilim. What have you dove deep into any of that yet?
So I read it, and as a Jehovah's Witness, that's like one of the things that they use to scare you, right? It's like Satan came down and tested us, or tested Jews at least, or the Hebrews, if you want to be correct.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, 100% is right. Because if you look into like history, or if you're interested in anything, dude, like if you see these trees that were cut down, they look like trees, but they're rocks now. There were giant trees, man. It's like, okay, so who climbed those trees and why were they cut down? So it's like the Nephilim, dude, it's like, if I remember correctly, there were demons trying to mix with humans because they were jealous of humans. and Marcus Aurelius talks about that, right? Like
really, he talks about the Nephilim.
Not Nephilim, but he says that the gods, or I think I saw this in that movie,
the sons of God.
Troy, where he says that the gods are jealous of us because it's like we get to live once, right? And it's like they are eternal. So the gods are really jealous of us because we get to do this once. It's like, what a thrill it is to like do this once.
Yeah.
And figure yourself out.
Yeah.
But dude, so the Nephilim, if I'm honest with you, I'm not too like familiar with them, but I know that they were coming down to mix with humans because they were jealous.
Yeah. That because I don't know much about them either. It wasn't until I had a podcast guest. His name is David, and he started talking about the Nephilim, and that interested me. So I looked into it a little bit, and a lot of it, like the bulk of the story of the Nephilim, is outside the Bible. It was one of these books that were like set aside, that weren't considered as canon, so they weren't included in the Bible. And the formation of the Bible is also like a really wild story. But so the Book of Enoch details like it's supposedly the Book of Enoch goes right after Genesis. It's like Genesis, then the Book of Enoch, then Exodus. But it was removed for some reason. I don't really know why. But the bulk of the story is that there were angels that came down from heaven to earth that God sent to kind of like show us the way, take care of us, make sure we're developing in a holy way. But they eventually
Lust, bro.
fell in love with our women. This is the other thing. This is the other revelation that I've started to realize, is that there's a profound power in the beauty of women that I don't think any of us have really had a serious conversation about.
Dude.
And it because and this could be a whole nother podcast with the whole and I wish
4-hour conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And that this idea of feminism, that this idea of feeling repressed and all this, and I think it's just they were also made to believe that they don't have power, that they don't have this true I don't know how else to describe it other than a power within their beauty and with their ability to bring life into this world.
Yeah.
Those two facts are just I think there's so much more that we could dig into those two.
Isn't that amazing though, dude?
Yeah.
How the human body works.
Mhm.
Or just nature. The female has a baby. The baby, ours, because my daughter's been talking about this, seahorses.
Seahorses.
So it's dude, it's we do have to take care of our women because they are special, man.
Yeah.
But you're right. It could go the other way where it's just straight up lust.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the beauty of the human body, man, is and especially a female body, man, is no one's immune to that shit.
Even other females, I feel like a lot of other females can appreciate the other's beauty. The Nephilim came down. They fell in love with our women, so they started reproducing with our women. Well, actually, no, the Nephilim didn't do that. Angels came down,
did, yeah.
and they
the Nephilim.
Yeah, not the Nephilim. The Nephilim were the children of the angel and the human women. That
isn't that crazy though? Because if you read Greek mythology, where gods came down and reproduced with women, so it's dude, okay, so we believe in Greek mythology and all this, but we don't believe in the Bible. Okay, come on.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Oh, and because the Nephilim were not a part of the plan, God was like, nah, dude,
you gotta do it over.
This is an abomination. They're that the word abomination is to describe what was the reproduction of angels and humans. So the book of Enoch, I think it describes Enoch trying to save the Nephilim. Hey, there is some redeeming qualities to these creatures. And come on. But the thing is that
a liberal dude.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Right. And God was like, nah, dude, these things are violent as hell and they are killing all the human men.
Yeah.
And that was my creation. I created man, and these things are trying to kill man. So
who was the dude that had the long hair and he had his hair cut and he became weak?
Samson.
He was overcome by beauty.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was betrayed by that beauty.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. That's man, bro. It's easy to get distracted, right? By the beauty of women.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
It's mystifying. It literally it can feel like magic at times.
I can't, dude. Trust me, man. It's so hard to I'll be honest with you on this podcast, man. I've been loyal to one woman, and I've only been with one woman, and it's dude, it's crazy. I'm in, I told her, I recently ran into this poem that said it's I love her, I'm willing to die for her, but I hate myself so much that I'm willing to, I'll give her flowers while I'm burning the garden. It's that's the only way to describe it, man. It's it's so hard to stay focused, man. So it's that's what I was where I was coming from earlier when I said take care of your wife, dude. It's there will come trials for you at some point.
Yeah.
Just stay on the path, dude. Just stay with your wife.
Yeah.
and take care of your wife.
That's why marriage, I think, has been such a also a thing that has set us apart from the ancient world, is how much emphasis we put on marriage, or at least we used to, and then it got deteriorated. But I feel like we're coming back to it, coming back to that emphasis. And like with the Catholic Church, marriage is a sacrament. Like it's a sacrament, that one of the 7 sacraments of what like the graces that God gives you to be able to sustain your spiritual life and be able to move on to the next. And one of them is marriage. And when you get married in the church, what you're basically doing is you're swearing to God, like this is it, like
Yep.
like
Her and I.
I swear, like till the end.
Yep.
Till the end. Those vows, they're not just vows. There's a reason why we call them vows, and they're not like promises or like it's the tippity top. Like we don't like cut ourselves open and like mix blood just because like we think we're more evolved than that. But that's literally what it
We
is.
should go back to that.
Yeah, right. But that's what I mean. Is like I'm starting to realize all this stuff, and I look at her, and even when we have any kind of disagreements, if I do feel like mad or whatever, I could still I could look at her with that confidence of knowing that I'm just like, I know what I signed up for, and I know like this is till the end, because it's not just because of the words I said to her, but the words I said to him, and that just changes
Yep. It's
everything.
before God, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So that helps a lot with the marriage, just knowing that, like, that's, I mean, what else are you going to do, man? What else are you going to do? You're going to get divorced? Oh, sorry. That's not an option.
Even if you do, bro, like that's your woman, bro.
That's not an option, dude.
And I was like telling this to my wife and my mom too. Like, even if she leaves me, that's my woman, dude. Like, nobody's gonna disrespect her in no way. Because like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I swear to God that was my woman. So it's like, just if one thing, dude, is like, take care of your woman. Have you guys thought about kids?
Yeah. So that's the other hurdle, right? Is I like, especially nowadays, because I think we're in a generation that children aren't necessarily like, they're not sold in a positive way. It's kind of more like, hey, why do you want a burden in your life? Why, like, or not just that, like, hey, maybe you're in a middle class, you're making middle class money, or maybe even a little bit lower than that, and you're just living paycheck to paycheck, and you're just like, all right, well, I'm barely getting by, I don't got my shit together, so like, why should I have a kid? Like, that's not, nah, like, I'm gonna take care of myself first, and then maybe if the time is right, we can
Went
do
to
it.
have a baby, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Holding a little life. Man.
Yeah. Well, this whole thing has also like made that more like visible to me. So like, I'm very, very much in that I definitely hope to have kids one day. But it seems like, to me, in my view of where I'm at in life, is that is like my gift. If I could get that, that would be my ultimate gift. So if I could get that, then that means I have to work for that.
Yep.
And right now I see those obstacles being like, to me, I see those obstacles very clearly. One of which is getting in shape. Just if I can't have discipline of my body, then how am I going to do this? How am I going to take care of people? You know, like,
Yep.
I need to, like you said earlier, I need to make my body conform to my mind. Like,
That's right.
and then after that is maintaining consistent responsibility. Like, this house is our home. I need to take care of it. I need to make sure that things that break, like, I am capable of fixing it. Like,
Dude,
I need to make sure that there will always be electricity in this house, no matter what happens in this world. I need to make sure that this
Dude.
house is warm and Pase lo que pase, as they
dude,
say.
you are
like-
smart, dude, bro. And you're gonna make that shit happen, bro.
Yeah. So like that's like my North Star right now. That's what's giving me purpose in that. All right, I know what the obstacles are, and I know that this is what I need to how do you say conquer?
Mhm.
I need to conquer these things, and like even laziness, just overall laziness. Like this, it's one of the deadly sins, like lust and sloth,
Yeah,
and that is my crutch. The lust.
I'm right
and
there with you, Papa.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you.
yeah.
And it's like, and it's easy. Like I said earlier, dude, all you got to do is get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Eat, you know what to do.
Yeah.
We all know what to do.
Exactly.
Eat healthy. But like, and if you go back to Genesis and Exodus and Leviticus, it tells you, right? Like, just eat what God provides you with.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go out and eat Bill Gates fake meat.
Yeah.
It's not in the Bible. So it's like vegetables, meat, yeah, goats, beef. It's natural.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what to do.
Dude,
It's simple, not easy though.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
no, not easy at all.
Not easy.
Not easy at all. Because I just named off the things that are achievable, that are easy, that I see as easy.
Mhm.
But the one thing that I don't see as easy is my addiction to pornography and all that
Same,
stuff.
Papa. Dude,
Like that is something that I've tried since I've started to like, all right, I'm gonna make a covenant with myself that for a month.
Yep.
I can't even I used to not be able to get past a month.
Yep.
And talk about this whole like religious reversion. It really started happening during Lent this year, in which during Lent in tradition we give something up, something that we value, that brings us this pleasure, and close that off to us. And this year I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna take it serious. So if I'm gonna take it serious, I'm gonna give something up that I know that I can say I'll give up, but will I actually?
Yeah.
Will I act? Because I could give up soda pop.
Yeah.
Like that's easy.
easy.
That's easy. But this,
Yeah,
like that's
it's a
that's
fucking
something else.
sacrifice, man.
That's something else. And going back to praying the rosary, when I was telling you, I was like, all right, I saw somewhere this guy named Bishop Strickland. He said, suffering alone is it's not possible. So, and then he recommended to pray the rosary. If you're suffering, just pray the rosary. Just go meditate for 5 decades. And when I had these temptations, when I had these moments, these weak moments, dude, I was like, whoa. All right. If you're gonna do this, at the very least, you gotta go.
Yep.
Pray the rosary. Go pray the rosary. Meditate for 5 decades. Then evaluate whether or not you want to do this. And I did that night, because it was.
It gets heavy, Papa.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
This is my crutch right now.
Yeah.
Dude, 100%. And it's like, I haven't admitted this, but dude, I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I am, dude. Like,
yeah.
functioning, maybe? I don't know. Like,
Very functional. Dude, you're always moving, dude.
Like, and
Talk about hard work.
And I've asked my
definitely...
boss, dude, I'm very honest, dude. And I talked to my boss and I said, hey, look, I've been drinking a lot. Like, be honest with me. Like, if it comes down to the point where it affects my job, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, like, nah, you're good. It's like, you've been drinking? Like, yeah. Like, I couldn't tell him. Shit, all right. Like,
Perfect.
all right.
Yes.
But dude, and like I said earlier, man, like I've been addicted to cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's been a crutch for me. Addicted to pornography. Yeah, I can admit it. And then and that just affects your relationship in a different way. Then, dude, I got clean for like 2-3. Like when I moved to Texas, I was clean.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know nobody that did it. I didn't drink. It was just about me and my family. And then recently, like I went back to Cali for a small little project, and I helped out and reverted right back to cocaine.
Yeah.
And it's like, God damn it, dude. So it's like I was out there, did it, got up every single day, showed up to work, finished the project, came back home. And dude, it's like, and that's the beauty about like marriage, is like, or at least having a woman that's good for you. It's like she knew. I was sitting on the couch, I was watching TV, and she sat down next to me, and she put her head on my chest, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Your heart is almost coming out of your chest." I had been doing cocaine like crazy the past 4 days, bro. And it was like, I don't care if like anybody from work is listening. It's like, yeah, I've been there, dude. And it's like,
Yeah.
how do you get out of it? It's like, I know exactly how to get out of it.
Mhm.
It's working out, eating clean, drinking water,
Yeah.
living like a dog, dude. Literally.
Praying.
That too.
Yeah.
We have that gift.
Yeah.
We have that gift.
A dog ain't gonna pray, dog.
Or maybe they are connected 24/7. We don't know. Because like, if you think about it, a dog drinks water. They eat the same shit every single day.
Mm-hmm.
They're happy to see the ones you love.
Exactly.
And they get a treat every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, dude,
I mean, they ain't complaining.
hey, dude, you know what I mean? Like, who am I? Who am I to judge? Like, or like be sad about how I live.
Yeah.
But somehow I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because like we know what's best.
Mm-hmm.
And like God gave us a gift to connect with him. And it's like, and
gave us a gift to connect with him. Hold on, let me just pull on that string real quick, because that just made me think of something. This whole staying away from sin, because obviously lust is a sin. Gluttony is a sin. How do you come back to center when you fail, when you fall, when you know you just like, all right, I am a piece of shit. I just confirmed it again.
Yep.
And what I've realized with, like, at least for me, with my reversion, I went back to confessing.
Yes.
I went back to confess my deepest, darkest sins.
Yep.
To a priest. And I just can't really articulate the words. But when they say the words and the way that they just they just
my
exude
child, you are
this,
forgiven.
no, like they don't say it's like by the power of God, by the power of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Like get back up. Come on, let's go.
If that's not mercy, bro, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And the thing is that you have to go confess. You have, it's not that, oh, just one time and then
No.
you're free or whatever.
No.
Because they may, so the way that the theology is that the feedback loop here that they got you in is that you have to go confess, because the ultimate gift that we have is the Eucharist, which is the body and blood of Christ. And as a Catholic, you believe that that is God, dude. And that is what Jesus told us to do. Do this in memory of me. And you can't receive the Eucharist if you are not in a state of grace. What does that mean? If you committed a mortal sin of one of the 7 deadly sins, and you are aware of it, you know that you did it.
Yep.
You cannot go receive the Eucharist until you have gone to confession and been absolved of your sins. And obviously confession is not something that is like super comfortable and that people are like, oh my gosh, I get to go confess today. Like, that's tough.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be tough, going back to suffering. But you hear the words and you're absolved and you're told to get back up. Get back up, my son. Let's go. Dude. You go back and you receive the Eucharist and you're just thankful. Like, thank you. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's go again.
Yep. Dude, that's powerful right there.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I don't have a priest, especially right now. Like, I'm in limbo. It's like, I confessed to my mom, right? Like, dude, I literally had this heaviness on me where I had to confess, but I don't have a priest. So I went back and I saw my mom and I told her, like, you didn't know this about me, but like, I was addicted to cocaine. She was disappointed and she was sad and she had every right. And I told her, and then I didn't tell her about the recent one.
Yeah.
And then something in me was like, do it. Just tell her what a piece of shit you are. So I told her, like, more recently, it was recent. I'll show you when. I showed her the video and the timestamp. It's just like, disappointed again. And that's all I have, dude. I don't have a priest, but I told my mom and I confessed my sins to her. And she says, like, all right, well, you know what to do. And I came back home, dude. I was like fresh, dude. I was like, I'm all right. I'm going to revive my shit with my wife. I'm going to tell her, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix it. Because I'm at heart, dude. I'm a technician, dude.
Yeah.
I can fix it, dude. Like, whatever, dude. It's like, I can fix it.
Uh,
I got to replace what? The robot? Shh, whatever, man.
Whatever. Where the forklift
All
at?
right,
Where the
where's that robot
forklift at?
man? I don't get it. But then I came back home and it's like, it's hard, man. It's because you're not dealing with things and bolts and torque.
You're not
specs
dealing
and-
with ones and zeros.
Nah, bro. This is like connected, like
Yeah.
you said earlier. So how do we fix ourselves, man? It's like going back to roots. It's like you made that promise,
Yeah.
and you read the Bible, so you know what it is.
Yeah.
Get back to it.
Yeah.
Get up, dust yourself. Like, dude, that's that's why I love Rocky so much. He was like,
Oh, Rocky, dude.
dude, you get yourself back up. You get knocked down, shit, whatever. Man.
Yeah.
That's why, like, that's such a good movie, man. Because like he didn't win that first movie. You got to watch Rocky 2 and 3 to actually see him win.
Yeah. That's
And that's
Yeah.
where we're at, man. It's like,
Ah.
dude, you got everything within you to make this here. Like, dude, you're doing it. You have such a good life, man.
yeah, definitely.
Like everything you've been through to where you're at now. Like, if you told yourself, like, if you go back in time and you told yourself and you sat down with yourself when you were living in your car and you say, hey, man, at some point you're going to have a good wife who loves you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm looking back, and I think I always felt that hope. Like I never felt hopeless, if I'm being honest.
You're a child of God, dude.
For real, like I don't
Dude.
think I ever felt like despair. It was I definitely felt very hopeful the entire time, and I was actually kind of excited about it too. I remember having a dream of like living in this. Think of when you're crossing the border, like in the desert. This is a little hut, and I just remember waking up in that little hut, nowhere. Just like a cactus and eagles and like something dead in the corner over there. And then I wake up and I'm like, I think I could be okay with that. If I like, I'm okay with suffering to get to somewhere. Like,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I'm okay with that. I remember that dream. And ever since that dream happened, I was just like, all right, like, let's see what happens.
Dude, and man, you're a good dude, man. You're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be all right. I don't know how we got here, man. It got a little heavy,
Yeah.
but dude,
The power of words, man.
I don't know how we got into religion, man.
It always comes back to religion.
Dude,
Well, if you're willing to talk about it, because that's the other thing, is I feel like a lot of people aren't willing to talk about it.
nah.
And it's not, it's just uncomfortable, I think, for some people. And maybe it's, because it's not uncomfortable in that, oh, it's my dirty little secret. No, it's like, it's uncomfortable in the, like, maybe even a little annoying.
Mhm.
Like, hey, like, I'm all right. Like, I don't need this, like, heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Because there is weight to it. Because if you live your life as if there isn't a God, and someone is over here telling you that there is a God, and if you accept that fact that there is a God, then like all your presuppositions are just, you got to reevaluate everything. And if you're not in a position in a place where you're kind of forced to reevaluate everything, like you're good, like you're fine, whatever, then people are averse to coming to that conclusion.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to describe that. I say uncomfortable, but maybe there's a different word to describe that. But it's definitely not something that people just open and like, hey, let's talk about God.
So how was it coming to Texas, man? How
It was great, dude.
Do you see yourself like living here for?
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Long
my
term?
whole family out here. I'm
Hell,
trying to get my dad hired on, bro. Like he was never like really about leaving, but recently he's been open to it, and I see that also as like an opening, like that got presented to me that I can get it if I just get it over the finish line. So, and it's allowed me to, like, I've talked more to my dad in the last like few months than I had the entire last year. It's same thing with my mom. Like, they always have to call me. Like, I never call them. And it wasn't until like recently, past 3 months or so, that like I've actually, interacted not just with them, but like with my sister, with my brother. Like, Like it's nice, and it's just like, all right, well now I just need to get them here, and now I have my dad bought off. My mom's gonna buy off if my dad buys off. So imagine that my dad's a maintenance technician, and my mom's like a production associate, and my brother is also wanting to get his foot in the door.
Hell
Then he
yeah.
could start in the START program and start learning like about electricity and
18
mechanical
years old, man.
stuff, and yeah,
He's a
dude,
baby, bro. Like,
yeah.
the sky's the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I hope it happens for you, man. And like, one thing I hope is like, you have a baby and your mom's like here
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, dude. Oh, mind blown, dude. You just kind of cracked my head a little bit. Yeah.
It's gonna be like a different, like you're gonna see your mom in a different light, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, man, like our mamas were like so in survival mode
Uh-huh.
to where like they had to raise us, they had to do the best they could with us, and now they get to chill. A little
Yeah.
bit more, you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah.
now they get to see your baby, bro,
Mhm.
like a little mini version of you. That's gonna be amazing for you,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
What else you want to talk about, man?
No, dude,
What's next for
whatever,
you, man?
whatever you want to talk about, man. It's
What's next for you?
this is your show, man.
Shit, fuck
Your
that.
name's gonna be on the title, bro.
Fuck
Like,
no, man. What's next for you, man?
nothing, man. Just putting the
Yeah.
next foot forward. Like, just
Dude.
keep on walking,
Dude.
keep on trucking.
Alex and I were talking about running the Austin Marathon 2027.
Alex, which one?
Perez.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing tomorrow, actually?
Shit, dude. I gotta go see my boy Levi. He's
Mm.
moving to New Mexico.
Oh, shit. For
Yeah, he was in Texas, dude. 2021. He got the whole factory going. He was a superintendent for construction, whatever. And then, the whole layoff shit, man.
Yeah.
And then he got let go. And then he landed a job in Cedar Park, and he's doing amazing. He had a baby.
Yeah.
So I finally get to meet his baby boy tomorrow. And then he got a new job offer in New Mexico. Data centers, man, coming to everywhere.
Oh, shit. How do you feel about those?
Terminator. That's how I feel about it. So, but dude, I'm happy for him, man. He's like, he got married last year. He had a baby, dude. It's amazing. So I want my daughter to meet him and his son and his wife. And yeah, dude, they're off to New Mexico Monday.
Dude. Well, hopefully you still get to visit him, because that's the other thing. Once you get distance between each other, it's tough to.
And that's the one thing, dude. It's like I met so many friends through like one of my bestest friends, dude, like Chris Clayton. I met him through like I left like the prototype shit, and then I went to Collision. That's how I met my boy. He got me into motorcycles, dude, all kinds of shit. And then I moved to Texas, and I met Levi. And then through shooting and shit, like I got into like shooting guns and rifles and shit. I met my boy Justin in Arizona. He's the one into mushrooms.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit, dude. So he's putting me on game about like testosterone, dude. So like that's how I got like tested for my blood. And I realized, dude, I was low in testosterone.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that's a whole.
that's
different
also
topic,
another
dude.
like pandemic happening in the male population.
Yeah.
Because like have you seen I forgot her name. She went on Rogan. She started talking about how all the microplastics in the system now.
Gabriel Lyon?
No idea. Probably.
Maybe, dude.
Yeah,
But she's more about like female.
No. She was literally talking about the microplastics in our system right now. They are affecting our genetics in a way that our offspring over time, their balls are getting smaller, and just like overall testosterone is not like whatever peak testosterone was the next generation. Like they're gonna struggle to get to that peak.
Yeah. And that people call it cheating, whatever, man. It's like,
Well, I mean, you get at a certain age, and it's just necessary.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm 36, man. And it's like, and finally realized I was low.
Mhm.
I didn't know. My doctors didn't tell me.
Yeah, but even young people are low. That's the wild thing.
And there's such a misconception about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dude, get tested, get on, if you have to, like, I'm not telling you what to do, but like, if you're low, man, get on testosterone, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, everything about, if you're in the low 200s, like a male should be between 1100 and 1300, from what I hear. It's like, dude, you got to get on that shit. If you're like 200, dude, like, you got to get on that shit. It's a different type of feeling.
get on that shit, or because there are other remedies, right? Like actual physical remedies.
Other than lifting, dude, from what I hear is like testosterone for males is like on your legs. So it's like
So one of the remedies is lifting then?
lifting,
Like
bro.
heavyweight?
Squatting.
Squats.
And tell me,
Squat every day.
tell me if you squat, bro.
Oh man, dude, I actually that might be the ultimate suffering in working out, for real. And like now I'm like I just have it in my mind now that I got to squat every day. Yeah,
man,
that's gonna be fun.
yeah, dude. Dude, just I don't know, man. Like as a man, you are, and the Bible says like you are like the head of the household.
Yeah,
So you lead.
yeah,
So if you're not leading, that's not, like I feel like a lot of men are feeling like black pill. That's like the new movement from what I understand, like on YouTube and TikTok and shit.
yeah.
It's like,
Actually, what's the difference between black pill, white pill, red pill?
I don't know about white pill, but I know blue pill is like it's like from
The
the
Matrix,
right?
yeah.
Like blue pill, red pill. Like I forget. Like blue pill is like you wake up and you're
Everything's back to normal.
and then you red pill is like you get out of the Matrix.
Yeah.
And then black pill is like, which I don't agree with, is like you're against females.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It's like so. It was like, dude, as a man, just start lifting, start running, like prepare yourself for like what's coming, dude. It's like we know Revelation is right around the corner, dude.
Uh-huh.
So it's like,
So you feel like it's right around the corner too?
if not, we're already in it, dude. And if it's Terminator, cool, man. Like
Yeah.
we got it.
I guess that's the other thing that's kind of making religion interesting for some people is that there's prophecy involved in it. And the Bible is just a proof of like, hey, this was said at this time
Mm-hmm.
and this was the fulfillment of it. Like, what else do you want? So Revelation is like, this is the next.
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen. And
do you think they lived through that? Like if you read Revelations and you were in Germany in 1941,
mm-hmm.
do you think it felt like Revelations?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I think like all generations have these moments of like, dude, is Revelation
there?
happening right now?
And dude, that's why like I started like taking courses on like shooting,
mm-hmm.
protecting my family. It's like, okay, so you start shooting, cool. Like, what's next? Like, you carry a gun with you every day. Okay, so what does that mean? So that means you're prepared for confrontation. So if you're prepared for confrontation, real life is it's a dynamic range. So you're shooting at somebody's shooting at you. So can you stop the bleed? It's like, okay, maybe not. Okay, do you know how to stop the bleeding? It's like, shit, I don't. Okay, if you start carrying a tourniquet. So it's a good class on stopping the bleed. And bro, that's crazy because when you see Charlie Kirk, like if you know of medicine or anything about it, it's like he's dead, dude.
Yeah.
Like you cannot spit that much blood.
Yeah.
And expect to live.
Dude, that was the first time I saw something gory like that, and I felt legit. Well, no, not the first time. The first time was like the Gaza stuff. Like that was tough. I mean, still tough. But the thing with when I saw that one, because it happened right after a meeting I had at work. Like right after a meeting, we just got done, like getting after, like, no, this.
I know how those go.
And right after that, I had to see a bunch of notifications, like something about Charlie, and then I open up Twitter, and the first video that pops up.
That's how you know, bro. Like, okay, so if you're in a combat environment, I have so much respect for veterans. Like, if you see something like that, dude, do you treat them, or do you treat somebody that you know you can save?
Mm-hmm.
So carry a tourniquet, dude. Carry something to pack the wound. So it's like prepare for like something. Prepare for the worst.
Yeah.
So it's like start carrying a gun, dude. Start carrying something to stop the bleed. Because if you get shot in the arm, dude, you can stop it. High and tight. You go if it's on your leg or your arm, dude, go as high as you can. You tie as tight as you can with the tourniquet, and it starts hurting like a. That's when you know you got to go a few more turns. You know what I mean? And then you write the time like I got shot at 1 a.m.
Dang, yeah, that's important. Have you ever seen a movie called Civil War?
Yeah, dude. And I think that's where we're headed because
Yeah.
Trump is building that bunker.
Yeah,
He's
they're
building
all the rich people are building the bunker.
But he's building the bunker right underneath the ballroom that he's building.
Oh yeah.
Talk about predicting shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, whatever's coming, it feels like it.
Definitely.
To me, it just feels like it's just going to require a whole lot of faith.
100%.
A whole
Not
lot
just
of
faith, though, because like God will carry you there,
Mhm.
and you can talk to God, and He'll get you there. But back in the Bible days, man, he had the people fight for him.
Yeah.
Every single book you read, man, like He's not a peaceful God, man. He's a God of destruction. Like he can show you wrath, and he's about that shit. So prepare for that, man. Like prepare for the worst, and it's up to you to defend your family.
Mhm.
And then I've been preaching that forever, man. It's like if you know me, like like I have a ton of water. I have meals for day, dude.
Yeah.
And then I have gasoline, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I will make sure my family's good for 6 months after a catastrophic event.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll figure it out.
The thing, so like me, I also see that, right? And I also feel that, and I feel like that's a real possibility. But this other option started to materialize that also seems as bad as possible of an outcome that is also as bad, but without so much blood. And I think that's like, what do you think the mark of the beast is?
100% honest, man. That's Elon's.
Yeah, the Neuralink.
The Neuralink.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's
other
the
than
most
that,
like obvious thing, right?
Dude. Like,
Yeah.
You're gonna get on the bread line, and you're gonna get your bread on the day that we're say you're gonna get the bread, or you can live off grid and you can make your own rules.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're a true follower of God, man, you will understand that we can't rely on the system.
Yeah.
Because we're set apart. We're set apart. Like we're supposed to live, like you said earlier, man. To be a Catholic is to suffer, or to be a Christian is to suffer. It's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
Exactly. Dude, can you imagine the early Christians? Dude, I remember as a kid, there was like the early Christians to be able to actually,
to
say
survive.
survive,
That you're a follower of Christ.
to be able to survive at the time and be able to like figure out if someone's cool. They, how everything was dirt at the time.
Yep.
What they would do is they would put their foot on the ground and they would draw this. And that's all they would draw. Right? And it would be up to the other guy to like, well, like instead if he reacts with like,
Oh,
what?
run.
Yeah. But if the other guy does this,
Oof. The age of the fish.
then he's cool.
Yep.
And you can bring him to mass.
It's so people talk about like the Jews and all this, right?
Yeah.
But they're not the only ones that suffer through the whole period, man.
Yeah.
Vietnamese went through it too. Chinese went through it. Koreans went through it. Shit, Mexicans went through it when they were like going through the whole revolution and all that.
Have you looked back at the Cristero Wars? Dude, I never knew about the Cristero Wars, bro. Bro.
Dude. So it's like to be Christian, man, is to suffer.
Do you know about Saint Jose Luis? He has two other names, but he was a kid, and there's actually a movie that they made about him. He was a kid in Mexico during those Cristero Wars, and he saw the injustices that were happening because he saw his priest get hung, like right in front of him, and he decided to, all right, maybe they won't let me fight in the war or whatever, but I could do my part. I could do something.
Yeah.
So one of the things that he would do is that he would carry like the Eucharist around so that the people that didn't have access to it can have access to it. The other thing is that since he was a kid, he was able to sneak stuff up around. So he would start sneaking around ammunition and stuff like that. And eventually it came down to a situation where he was under attack, and the general of the Cristeros was with him, and his horse got shot down. And so even though they were still under fire, he knew that for us to win, I need to make sure our general lives. So he gave him his horse, and they got him. And so what they did was, you have to renounce Christ and we'll let you live as a kid. So he wouldn't renounce Christ. So what do? They start beating him up. They break his ribs. They break his arm. And this is all in front of his mom. And they're like, renounce Christ. And what he does, he yells out, "Viva Cristo Rey." So then what they do is they peel the skin off of his foot, of both feet. They peel the skin off and they force him to walk. And they force him to walk until he dies.
So that's where we're headed. Because they will make you do that. Like, there's such a... I'm sorry if I get you canceled, man. But like,
No,
like,
dude.
if we're headed there, dude, it's like, the Jews will do that. Because they're not. Jesus died because...
The Jew stuff is usually for the members only if you want to subscribe.
Hey everyone, welcome back. We're live from the truck tonight. Got the mic and laptop all set up. Let's get into it.
I don't think Putin's going to allow that to happen. He's a big Catholic dude.
Orthodox Christian.
Christian.
Orthodox Christian. And so that's the other thing that makes it so interesting. See, there's so much history, bro, that it's so fascinating. It really is. There's this thing called the Great Schism that happened during one of these councils, either the Council of Trent or the Council of Nicaea, one of the two. It was when the Apostles' Creed became dogma. In Spanish, it's well, let me say the whole thing in Spanish. Creo en un solo Dios, Padre Todopoderoso, Creador del cielo y de la tierra, de todo lo visible y lo invisible. Creo en un solo Señor Jesucristo, Hijo único de Dios, nacido del Padre antes de todos los siglos, Dios de Dios, luz de luz, Dios verdadero de Dios verdadero, engendrado no creado, de la misma naturaleza del Padre, por quien todo fue hecho, y que por nosotros los hombres y por nuestra salvación bajó del cielo, y por obra del Espíritu Santo se encarnó de María la Virgen y se hizo hombre. And usually in Mass we genuflect for that when he becomes incarnate. Y se hizo hombre, y por nuestra causa fue crucificado en tiempos de Ponce Pilato. Padeció y fue sepultado. Resucitó el tercer día, según las Escrituras, y subió al cielo, y está sentado a la derecha del Padre, y de nuevo vendrá con gloria para juzgar a vivos y muertos, y su reino no tendrá fin. And then this is where the Orthodox disagree. Creo en el Espíritu Santo, Señor y dador de vida, que procede del Padre y del Hijo, que como el Padre y el Hijo reciben la misma adoración y gloria, y que habló por los profetas. Creo en la Iglesia, que es una santa, católica y apostólica. Confieso que hay un solo bautismo para el perdón de los pecados. Espero la resurrección de los muertos y la vida del mundo futuro. Amen. So, in that whole thing, the main thing that the Orthodox disagree with is procede del Padre y del Hijo. He proceeds from the Father and the Son. They believe that the Holy Spirit just proceeds from the Father. And that's called the Filioque way.
Mhm.
And that was one of the dividing lines between the Orthodox and the Catholic Church, because the Orthodox used to be a part of the Catholic Church. So that was the one dogma that really, like this split it. And the other one was the Pope. So the idea that there is a supreme pontiff that is there to declare like certain truths between like a divisive issue. They were like, nah. So when that happened, that was called this Great Schism, because it was the first time that the unified body of Christianity was split apart pretty much in half. And the reason that the Christian Orthodox are still like, they still have a lot of validity in like their sacraments spiritually and in their priests and their bishops, because what they have is something called apostolic succession, which means that from the original apostles, from Paul, Peter, Matthew, and all these guys, they christened bishops or like their disciples to become bishops and spread the good news. And from those bishops, they christened other bishops. And from those bishops, they christened other bishops, and so on. And that's why in the Catholic Church, there's a direct lineage from the moment of Christ to now of that succession happening over time. And that's why like that division like hurts.
Yeah.
Because we have so much in common. And because of these two issues, it has separated us for like over 1,000 years. But like Candace, you know how Candace went to Russia. Like you could tell, like they know what beauty is, and that's part of Christianity, is that the beauty that we're graced with to be able to produce those churches, bro. Have you ever heard of La Sagrada Familia? Bro.
Spain, right? I know that.
Yes.
But dude, I've been to like churches in Mexico.
Dude, those are beautiful too.
Missionaries or las misiones and stuff.
And
that's like one thing that's like that I'm open to Catholicism, man. It's like I'm at the point where it's like I just want truth.
Yeah.
What is the truth? I know I believe in God, bro. That's one thing I know for sure. It's like yeah, we can look for it in Mars or whatever, but
this is beautiful. And so it's not, so they finally put the cross at the very top.
Yeah.
And that's what, and this is the 150th anniversary of Anthony Gaudí, who was not the original like architect, but the second one, the one that actually came up with all the design for it. And when he started design, he was like, all right, so my goal in my lifetime is to just build it up enough to where no one will want to bring it back down. So I have people that will want to continue building it. And after so many years, we've come to this point where they finally put the cross on top, and Pope came to come bless it. I don't know if you noticed, but in that video, there was this like, you know how people like liberals now, it's like diversity and all this stuff. The thing is that the Catholic Church has been the
dude, it's spread.
The original like diversity, where it's like, hey, it's not just one people, it's everybody. So you see all these races in there. And that's the thing that, so Jack, this Vietnamese Catholic that has been on the podcast a couple times now, one of the things that I told him, like one of my biggest dreams is to be able to go to church again with like all these different people from different languages, different cultures, just to adore the same God. And I've started to see that at the Latin Mass that I go to, because now there's like Africans that like wear the little thing, like Africans, there's Asian people, there's white people, there's black people, it's starting to seem like everybody's there. And not just that, like the altar servers, they're like different races too, and it's all in Latin. And again, the language doesn't matter as long as we all speak the same language to God. Then that thing, like, primero el amor y luego la técnica, the reason that was the thing is that was a famous quote from Gaudí, because when he started it, like, the design, it just didn't make sense physically. Like, the mathematics it just did not math. Like, you can't build this, is what everybody kept saying. And he was like, nah, like, we're going forward with this design. And then eventually he died, and, like, enough of it was constructed where it's like, all right, well,
somebody got to take over.
We got to figure it out. and they couldn't figure it out, and that's partly why it took so long to build, is because they needed like new like technology and like 3D rendering to be able to figure out the physics of this thing. And but that's why his famous quote is like, before like first it's love, is like you'll figure it out along the way. Yeah. And then the church itself, like it could have been like he wanted to be higher, but then he thought that the mountain next to it, like he's like, I'm not going to build it higher than this mountain peak, because there's nothing that should be higher than the creation of God.
Brother, it was so nice to fucking meet you, bro.
You too, bro. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, this was great.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it again.
Dude.
Mario Ramirez.
Get up.
Till next time.